What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode. I'm Bobby.
This is Ray.
We're still trying to get...
Oh, wait.
And it's Chi with the cast of DLG.
Not used to
Oh,
you
shit,
being
she's
here.
rapping.
But yeah, it's just that awkward pause where we don't have sound anymore at the beginning. But we're getting used to it, kind of. And here we go. What are we doing, Bobby? What are we talking about?
I don't know. What are the notes?
First of all, we want to talk about DLG Con 2020. So that is in the mix. We got to, at some point, we've got to have an update on what rooms are taken and what rooms are still available. But if you scroll down, if you're listening to this podcast, you scroll down to the show notes, it's going to be one of the first things linked there. That's going to be taking place during TwitchCon of 2020. So September 24th through 28th, maybe 29th. We're doing 4 nights, 5 days this time. Mm-hmm. Get yourself a real cheap deal, get a room in the house, and we're going to have a great time.
From what I know, the master bedroom is already taken by JP Diddy.
Yeah, thank you, JP.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you again, JP.
And
guys, this is your chance to party with your favorite casters at DLG, and it is a party.
But I already grabbed dibs of sleeping with John.
Oh, nice.
Because
He might bring his wife. He's not sure, though.
don't bring your wife, John.
Bring those
You got
robes.
me, bro. You got me. I'm driving down from LA to see you. But
Those silk robes.
no, it's because last year, like, I didn't get a room because I was like, I'm not gonna stay every night. I'm just gonna, you know. And then I believe the last night I stayed, and I was like trying to find a room, and I was just like, no, not that, not there. And then like, and Gummy was just like in the far corner of his king bed, and I'm like, dude, fuck yeah. So I grabbed my side. And I slept like a fucking, like, I slept great. I didn't wake up till, I don't know, till like, I heard you fucking running around. Like, we gotta fix everything for you, and the shower's broken, and blah, 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 blah. And who fucked here, and da, da, da. And so I wake up, and then Dazed and Clown Lotion were like.
Maybe, okay, well, that's too late.
Huh?
Nothing?
No. Well, like, they, like, and Gummy, they said I fart.
Yeah.
A lot.
Sleep?
Yeah.
In my sleep.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Like a lot.
But not like a fucking monstrous fart, but back to back to back to back. And they said that one of the farts woke me up, and I went, oh, what the fuck?
So what if your own farts woke you up in the middle of your sleep?
There's a verb for that. You swamped the room.
I swamped the room?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so...
Instead of night terrors, fart terrors.
So look forward to my farts, John. I'm just saying, you know, it'd be a great night. We're having to have fun.
It's the rumble in the bed.
Right.
Speaking of farts, I felt a big fart, skin-to-skin contact today, holding a beautiful baby girl who resembles her father so much to the point where after she farted, she put on the biggest smile. And if newborn babies could laugh, she definitely did. So
Yeah, I had a baby, guys. I talked about it, that I was going to have one, and I had one, and everything went great, and she's a good girl. Like,
congratulations and welcome. What's your baby girl's name?
Luna Marquez.
I got you a newborn gift here.
Oh, thank you.
In a Vaughn's bag. Because I have so many of those 10-cent bags.
Thank you. Awesome.
What is it?
So, and what is it, Emilio?
Seeing a unicorn.
I think it's a unicorn
or a rhinoceros.
blanket.
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice. Thank you. She only has one really soft blanket, so this is good.
Yeah, so it's not just a teddy bear, but it's a teddy bear attached to a blanket.
Oh, super
and it's
nice.
called a cuddle bundle.
Nice.
A cuddle bundle.
We'll put her inside of it.
Yeah, so she can grow up with it, which is cute because.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like up to like 2 years old or whatever. So perfect. Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome. Congratulations, Papa.
And there's pictures on the Discord too. So if you're on Discord, you can see it all there.
Yeah. I put up a lot of baby pictures up on there.
Hey, no new Patreons. Come on, guys.
How much sleep have you had?
Gosh,
since
No,
your
not
new-
Patreon. I keep saying Patreons, dude. Patrons.
Patrons, yeah.
How many sleepless nights have you had since having your newborn? Emilio?
One pretty bad night. But we're working it out. Like, I think every night gets better because we're just trying to, like, keep her up a little bit more before bed, and it seems to be working out. Although Sam's being super nice and like letting me sleep when I have tasks to do the next day. Flying Hawaiian was asking me what Dad's like, and I was like, it's just infinite tasks. It just never ends.
Yeah.
There's just always something to do, and by the time you do your list, the first two things pop back up, right?
Yeah.
So it's time to wash the bottles again, change the baby, all that stuff. So it just never ends. It's just stuff to do.
You're a
And
great
that's
dad.
why I never played any video games.
It's okay. We've got plenty of material to talk about.
Cool. We can jump right into the radar if you guys are good.
Yep. Yeah, we've got quite a bit to talk about here. So on the radar, games that have come to our attention here, both old and new. First one up is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Kakarot.
Kakarot!
Kakarot.
Yeah, this is a single player game, and it has like the graphics of the fighting game, if not a little bit better.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but so it's very positive on here. I think it's like
Some articles were like giving it shit. I've noticed that.
Yeah, and so did
Because they're like, it's not the RPG you think it is. I'm like, is it an RPG? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm not really 100 on what. I'm actually not even sure what this game is.
Well, it's tagged as action RPG, anime, open world fighting.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
there's
it
a
looks
lot
like
of stuff going on.
Yeah.
It honestly just looks like they're replaying the entire season in video game form.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is.
Or series, I'm sorry.
But you can change it, or it changes, or something changes, I think. Like, you can take alternate routes. I'm not 100 on it.
I don't know. I just saw Vegeta get finger banged by Frieza.
Oh, that's always good.
Is that something you can change?
It looks like
Do
it.
you want that to change?
Dude, I don't remember the last time I've seen this whole series. Because I rewatched it was when they did the remake, where they just, instead of doing all 300 and something episodes, they cut it into like 100 and something.
Yeah.
I forgot
GT?
No. GT's the one afterwards.
Right after this, yeah.
Fucking shit one.
This is the Dragon
it's
Ball
called.
Z that I grew up with.
Yeah, me too. It's because Dragon Ball Z in Mexico was very, very, very big. And every day I'd run after school, and it was a 3:00 show, like cartoon. So I would watch it.
It was very big everywhere,
Yeah.
not just Mexico.
You weren't born in Mexico, were you?
No, I was born here.
Oh, you just.
I lived
Salvador.
in Mexico the first 5 years.
It was super big in Mexico, so I would run home and watch it in America.
I would watch it in America. Channel 12, though. Local channel in Tijuana. What's up, dude?
I got out at like 3:55, and He-Man started at 4, so I had fucking 4 minutes basically to run down like 2-3 blocks.
Yeah. You know what I did for after school specials? It was actually the Cooking Network, the Food Network.
The fuck?
Yeah, I was working on my Oriental domestication.
As a kid?
Yeah, as early as possible. Absolutely.
That was before the piano lessons, and then the violin lessons after that, and then the Kumon right after that
Right.
one. Yeah.
I built my own TI-83.
So I think the 90% might be a little skewed here because, fans are going to be buying it mostly.
Yeah.
But still, people are usually very critical. And there's 3,000 reviews, so that's a good.
Because the thing is,
amount.
Dragon Ball, like back in the day, would always be a shit game. They were never good. Like
Yeah, right.
Like this,
They're getting
I
way
concur.
better.
Yeah, now they're like after the
fighting game-
The fighting game was amazing.
Yeah.
that was great. But the ones before, when they started doing this new little thing, they started getting better. They started getting better reviews, and it makes sense now. Like now they're great. So
ACG, you guys know him on YouTube?
ACG,
the
no.
guy who does
maybe if I see you.
pass, rent, wait for sale. wait
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah, I know
detail.
which
That-
one, yeah,
that
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He
Great-
hit me up
great
on the
videos.
DM. Just kidding. I don't know him.
Anyway,
You can drive a
he
car.
did wait for sale. Like he thought,
Well, this game is $60.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's probably a long ass game. I don't think it's short.
Yeah, and then he said the end content was he plays the game all the way through. He said it gets pretty stale at the end, but
Okay.
$60, man.
It's quite a bit. All right, next up, Marvel's Avengers.
Sorry, one last thing on this. Gee, you gonna any
Hey
interest?
guys, Chastity and Tony here. We're at New York.
Okay.
Any interest in what? DBZ
Kakarot?
games?
This one?
Kakarot
Oh, no. I don't play
in
DBZ
Spanish.
games.
It was like Kakarot.
And that's why I concurred with what
Yeah,
Ray was saying.
in Spanish,
Dragon Ball Z game.
Kakaroto.
Yeah. Carrots?
No,
Anyways,
Kakaroto.
DBZ games were never good. And that is an impression that has just
It's stuck. It's stuck to a lot of people.
So
dude.
I
Yeah.
will not be playing DBZ
Yeah.
Kakarot.
They got better.
Kakarot.
They got better. I forgot the name of the last series that was also similar to this, and it was just you would just follow the storyline of Dragon Ball Z.
Kakarot is
They need to make.
his name in his original
That's his
planet,
given
right?
name.
from his
Yeah.
name.
His given name.
Yeah.
They need to.
Like Kal-El.
They need
Yeah.
to create a VR game where you're that little space guy for Toonami. The dude,
Oh, that's easy from Toonami?
yeah.
The purple dude?
the round belly dude.
Yeah, I know which one.
that helped you transition between episodes of things. I forgot his name, but he was awesome. It would be
know what
awesome
it
to be
is.
in his hub.
What's next, Bobby?
Next up is Marvel's Avengers. Now, let me be careful opening this link because there's some video or some audio and video
Hey guys,
playing.
Chastity.
Oh, well, that's the video that I want you to play. but
Fucking
yeah.
Chastity, dude.
Oh,
Chastity
Tony.
fucking things up, man.
Chastity looks like me, except not as cute.
Let me see.
Just kidding, Chastity.
Like if she's listening, you big. Oh, okay, never mind. That's cool, Chi.
No, she's
Continue.
way.
You're
no,
better
she's-
looking than Chastity.
No, no.
No, yeah, you are. You're
Yes,
way
Wait,
better.
isn't that Rose from
Way
Star
better.
Wars?
She does look way more like Rose.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm not down.
Yeah.
Dude, Rose totally got like fucked over.
Anyway,
the last film.
you can fast forward through that
Anyways.
video, Bobby, and they played the demo that was available at E3, I believe. And so you could see some
Their villains in the game will be more style.
This is more of a CG. There's some gameplay, like Hulk stuff. Here you
Yeah,
go.
that right there.
Yeah. So there wasn't a lot of information. There's a little more information now about what it is. So you play as Miss Marvel. I don't know if that's different from Captain Marvel.
Ms. Marvel.
Yeah, and that's the main character. And throughout the game, you get to switch out through the main characters of the Avengers, all of them, from the Hulk to Captain America, all that stuff. But the multiplayer portion of it, they say they're going for Destiny-esque gameplay. It seems like if you're going to tack that onto your existing single-player game, you can't just throw in Destiny. Like Destiny barely got their shit together. You know what I mean? After being in the game for a long time. But hopefully they pull something off. If it's just kind of fun multiplayer and the single player is good, I'm into it. Some people are, talking shit about the way it looks.
People are stupid. I
Yeah.
saw that because they weren't, because it wasn't Robert Downey. It wasn't like all those.
Yeah. Good luck, dude.
Yeah, good job, dumbass. It's like you guys are so stupid. Like, why do people get mad at that? It's like it's not the Marvel movie franchise from fucking Disney.
Yeah.
This is based off the comic books. This is just, a nice little cool little brand new story for us to play through. Has nothing to do with the fucking Avengers that you've been watching for the last 12 years.
They
I'm
all
liking
theaters.
this bridge scene. It reminds me of Left 4 Dead, but with the Marvel.
The graphics
Yeah.
look awesome. I thought
Yeah,
the
graphics
were
are on
great.
point. At the end, you fight a boss, and that's pretty much it. At the end of the demo, you fight Taskmaster. It's funny because the people in the video, that they read comic books. Taskmaster has, what is it when you can see a piece of paper and then you memorize it instantly?
Photogenic?
Yeah,
Photographic memory.
Photographic memory. He has
Photogenic. What the fuck?
he has photographic reflexes. So if he sees anybody do a move ever, he can instantly, his body can do that. So he just watched video of superheroes doing shit all the time.
Oh,
And
man.
he can do basically everybody's moves.
Who
And
needs
that's-
to be a villain when you could be the ultimate porn star with that ability?
This is true. I mean, how many moves do porn stars have?
Don't call me Chastity.
How many
I'm
moves
just
do they have?
Okay. So I
This
don't know
is
if we're
half the
jumping-
glass, guys.
That's not even half the class.
There's another half
But
to go.
so first of all, she said she was making it doubles. She grabbed a double shot and then put 2 double shots in the glass.
So-
And she went, oh, then it's a quadruple.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Sure, why not?
So we're in trouble here, folks.
So this game has been delayed, right? This is one of
Yeah.
the ones. Okay.
Yeah,
of
more
the
on that
many
later.
games.
Well, not really, but you'll see in the news.
Yeah, no, it's delays after delays.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's good, though.
Okay. Next up, Wasteland 3.
My friend's actually a graphic. What is she doing this? She's like a director on this game on Wasteland 3.
Oh, nice.
These guys are the original ones that made Fallout, the original Fallout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, so when they announced Wasteland 2, so they made Wasteland 1, then they made Fallout, and then Fallout blew up, and then they needed money to make Wasteland 2, and they got really famous for how much money they brought in through Kickstarter. Like it was the first breakout hit. It was 100% funded through Kickstarter, and they were the first ones to do it. And a lot of it was, people saying, basically for them clout from the games that they had made in the past. And I was part of it. Like I think I backed it, and then I got the game, and I played most of it.
It's looking, correct me if I'm wrong. It's looking very Red Dead Redemption meets Fallout meets BioShock meets
yes.
Escape from Tarkov meets.
But it's
Keep going.
I know, but it's
Dragon Ball Z, Kakarot.
Kakaroto.
No,
And
but
no, it's
meets Metro 2033.
it's a top game. It's not first person.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
turn-based strategy.
turn based. Yeah,
So think XCOM.
XCOM.
Okay,
with a
great.
lot more story. Basically, you're playing RPG to the likes of, Pillars of Eternity or whatever, but the combat is turn-based strategy and completely customizable characters from the ground up. And I really enjoy these games. And I'm looking forward to this one.
What's
I
the
would
release
totally
date on
play
this one?
this.
May 18th, 2020.
Yep. Until they push it back.
A while to go there.
This is great.
$59.99.
This is great to see a game that resembles all the games that we love and enjoy. So, especially if it's XCOM, if the mechanics are XCOM turn-based related.
Yep.
Not enough XCOM games out there.
No, but Wasteland 3 looks really good. I remember when she was, because she moved to this to this company. 'Cause she worked at Blizzard first, and then she was like, it's like my dream to work for the company for my favorite game ever, which was Fallout. So it was like she was living her dream working for this company.
That's awesome.
I know, right?
Can you imagine somebody from, like, an employee at Blizzard calling a small place and they're like, what's up?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, come
Yeah,
over.
we'll take you.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
over here. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah.
So I work at hired.
Right?
Okay, next up is Bleeding Edge.
I hadn't even heard about this game until somebody posted a link about like breakout hits of 2020.
Yeah, it's from Ninja Theory, dude. It's the guys that made Senwa. Hellblade.
Senua's Sacrifice. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So it's those guys.
That gives me some more hope about it. I
Yeah.
watched an entire match.
Oh, you watch one?
Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like a little bit of a clusterfuck.
It's a melee.
Yeah.
game. That's
It
weird.
reminds me of. Geez, there was a game that came out that had a show where they had the gunpowder act where nobody can use gunpowder, so everybody uses blades. Badlands. Do you guys remember this?
Badlands. I remember Badlands.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, I think now. But it had a game that went along with it. So it was kind of like TF2 with swords. And that's basically what I get out of this. You're getting point control points. There's no guns. And you also have a mount, which is usually like a hoverboard or like some sort of, I don't know, just something funny. The whole thing, they have really funny characters. It's like cyberpunky.
Cyberpunk beats Overwatch.
Yeah, there you go. Except for, I feel like, from what I saw, and it's pretty early what I saw,
Obviously.
everybody just showed up and
That's
just started.
McCree.
Yeah.
Dual wielding McCree. That's freaking Genji. That's Diva. That's who? I don't know.
That's
May.
all it was.
May when she's 70.
The reception of it on at E3 wasn't that great.
Yeah.
People were playing it and they were just like, "Oh, well, let's see what it becomes."
Yeah.
That was like everyone's like reaction. I bet like they had developers had like, "Oh, so what do you think about it? It sucks." No, don't say that. Say, "Let's wait and see what."
Yeah.
But
You don't want to burn your bridges. that
yeah,
early.
seriously. So
I'm not saying that it looks terrible. It just there's nothing new here. It's Overwatch
Well,
with swords instead.
well, it is.
of,
It is. It is. No, wait, it is
guns.
something new. Like we don't have many of these. Fucking full on third.
Yeah.
It's third person, right? Is it third person or first person?
I believe it's third person. Yeah,
It's
and
third person, just a melee combat. It's not
4v4.
It's not very common. It's
Well-
not a common
not.
thing. So
If you want to see Junkrat as a woman on a Segway, this is your game. Because that's what I see.
That's the hefty one, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, the game looks cool.
Hefty
Like
is
I
a
would,
modest
I would
description.
totally be down to play this. It's just, I'd be down to try it, and then we'll see what happens. But it's not something I feel like I would really get into it. The,
$30, I think, is a
$30
good,
is not
good
bad.
spot.
Yeah.
We'll see how it does. I wish them all the best.
I wonder if it's going to be part of the Xbox Game Pass.
Is it a Microsoft game?
Well, it says titles use third-party DRM, Microsoft Xbox Live.
Then
So,
probably.
Yeah, possibly. This game comes out March 24th, 2020, so just a few months. All right, last one is Disintegration.
That's for you, Ray.
Oh no. So like I threw that on there because I saw this. It was it's a new FPS from Halo co-creator, Market Leto.
Yeah.
And the beta was coming out, so I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I didn't even know anything about it, and I just watched the videos, and I don't know. I'm just interested just because of the name behind it.
Yeah,
to
it
be
looks
honest.
like a Halo-esque game, but maybe for the modern times.
Yeah, it's a good little crazy PvP multiplayer fucking just straight up shooter, right? And
Yeah.
It's supposed to have a really cool single player campaign, and the link that that I read earlier, there's going to be a closed beta and there's a way to get into it. So I was trying to find it right now before we started talking on the game, so I can give you that information. But the mic's falling. Hold up. But
I think this game was announced at Gamescom.
what the game's
The
called?
last Gamescom. I remember looking at this one
I did see a little bit of this is all
because
pre-rendered.
it's
but
like a
there's-
first-person shooter, but a big part of the game is also commanding your troops while you're on this mount called a grab cycle. So there's supposed to be a lot of strategy in it as well as like that.
Yeah, that
That
looks really
fast
cool.
action
Yeah, that's
PvP
the thing.
combat.
Yep, exactly it. Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
they didn't
that
have too
looks
many
so
details
awesome.
at Gamescom, so it looks like we have a release date of 2020 and no price yet.
I don't know. Shooting, I'm great at.
So you're-
Driving and shooting, that's a
And-
whole nother
So
story.
okay, I didn't see that. Okay, so
guys
you're-
haven't seen her drive.
So you would be
not good.
so you would be shooting and then you're controlling your troops on the bottom. So you're on this fucking what is this?
Grab cycle, dude.
Grab cycle. Sorry,
Son of a bitch.
fucking piece
Like
of
motorcycle, except
and then you're fucking driving around these guys from
And you're telling your troops what to
what
do.
to do.
Yeah.
That's neat.
There's a lot of games where you're like fighting and you're like, go here. And I feel like they've never really pulled it off well. I've never played a game where I'm like, oh, my positioning of them really mattered.
Yeah.
But this one looks like it really matters because it looks like they're doing the majority of the damage.
position always matters.
That looks
Ooh.
cool. But if you go to the Disintegration website, just go to disintegrationgame.com. They have you can sign up for the closed beta.
Too bad you can't put down that you're media anymore. Right.
Huh? The what?
Don't. You're going to make him cry again. You're going to make him cry again. I need to be allowed
Well,
to
I'm gonna start
cry
my own
as much as he
podcast
does.
with blackjack and hookers.
Bobby's going to
And I'm
fire
going to
us
have
all.
my dad on there, and he's
Bobby-
stronger than your dad.
You're dead.
Bobby's going to fire us all because Ray's moving. Emilio's too busy because he has a job and a kid. And then I just never show up. I would get...
You still on this podcast? I had no
would
clue when
get-
you showed up today. I was like, oh shit, what's up?
It's like suspension for just not showing. It's like basically not showing up to class. It's like in school suspension.
Even when she does show up, half of the time she doesn't show
She's
up.
not even there.
Yeah.
We just
I
like
was
to
next.
watch her stand up and get up. That's all. Just stand up.
Well, that's it for On the Radar. So I guess it's time to talk about the games that we have been playing. I'll just start real quick because I don't have too much to say about this game. I did start Heaven's Vault, and I got to get several hours into that game.
Ooh.
And that game was the one from the makers of 80 Days. Inkle, I believe, is the developers on that one. 80 Days was that game that I spoke
remember
very highly of.
Heaven's Vault.
Yeah.
We had it on the radar once.
So
Yeah,
this
it-
one's after 80 days.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Inkle's second game. Well, maybe they've done other ones. I'm not sure. But this is their second big one. It came out last April, so not too old. But I see a lot of the 80 Days influence there. Definitely an emphasis on storytelling. And they do a really good job of, just like in 80 Days, blending the story in with the gameplay. So it seems like one fluid thing as opposed to just being two separate things put next to each other. Now, a big part of the game, like really the hook of it, is what you're seeing right here. Let me rewind a little bit. But you
You're
are...
deciphering an ancient language. Huh?
Yeah, you're like an archaeologist, and you exist in this fantasy world that's almost steampunk. It's like futuristic, yet a little antiquated as well. And you fly around the galaxy in like your steampunk ship and travel to different areas, and you uncover artifacts, and you decipher these artifacts or these inscriptions. And when you decipher one, you kind of start guessing at first, but then you find other ones and you see similar symbols, and you try to use the location and what's happening around you to kind of figure out what they could possibly be saying. And it's really this is the core of the puzzles here is just figuring out the language.
Wow,
and
this
it's done
seems
really
like
well.
A huge undertaking, man. As far as like depth, did you finish it?
No. This game is really long. I looked it up on how long to beat. It's 17 and a half hours minimum to beat this game. Now, 80 days, I kind of like that a little bit more because that you could play through that in like maybe 2 hours, but you're not going to beat it. So you want to do another playthrough again really quick. This is more like, just one big long playthrough, whereas 80 days is just like something that you can, it has a lot of replay value, but it's a much shorter game.
I love this.
yeah.
I
it's
love
good.
this concept. But then imagine if it were a actual language teaching game, because I'm thinking if this game were, what's it, Rosetta's?
Rosetta
If
Stone?
Rosetta's was a game and you were a sim and you needed to use the toilet, but you didn't know where to go, you would have to basically figure out how to ask.
Yeah. Well, they do have
I'm
a
not
game
even
like
sure.
that.
Nani tore desu ka?
What is
I
that
don't.
one?
I'm not. That's all wrong, by the way.
They have a
Tore desu ka?
they have a game called Influent. Yeah. And you buy the game for a certain amount of price, and then you get one free language. But then you can, as DLC, you can pick out whatever other languages you want. And I have a few of them on there that I've got on sales. But that's probably the best language game I've come across because it puts you in this 3D environment and you walk around your house
Oh,
and
yeah.
you
Yeah, you showed
interact
me
with
this,
things and
yeah.
it shows you what the language is.
Yeah.
And you can set up little games and it has like a timer and you try to find things or it'll
Interesting.
and then it has verbs like associated with things like, you learn the word for toilet. Then through that later in another level, you learn the word for flush. So like all the things are related to each other, but it's a tactile way of learning a language as opposed
That's
to just
really cool.
flashcards like
Right.
Rosetta Stone does.
But what you were saying is, I remember you were saying that it's like not conversational. It's only
It's still
vocabulary.
not conversational,
Yeah.
and that's really hard to do. I mean, you could like find someone on Reddit to pay by the hour to like teach you another language to work
Or-
on that conversational. But through a
or-
video game, I don't know how you do that.
Imagine how far you can go in an hour of VR chat. Let
Maybe.
somebody else show you
That's
the
something
way.
I haven't done in so long. VR chat's so toxic and fun. It's so awesome, man.
Tore
love it.
desu ka? Tore
I
desu
don't know
ka?
if you'd learn too much there.
I don't even know if I'm saying
No, I
it
just
right.
learned how to say fuck you to everyone and
Pretty
just
much.
fuck around
But
and
the
then have
problem with,
people chase me. So weird.
Like if you were trying to turn Heaven's Vault into a language game, it doesn't really work like that because the inscriptions that you're deciphering, they're kind of like hieroglyphic, so you can kind of figure out the way they look. Like if there's some wavy lines, then I can kind of induce maybe that has something to do with water. So it's not it's not like a alphabetic letter.
Yeah.
It's more pictorial, but it is a good game. The graphics on it definitely seem like it was meant for a mobile device because playing on a 1440p screen, I can definitely see some like pixelation, some blurring. When the characters walk around, it's very rudimentary. It's like, cardboard cutout. They don't even animate the feet walking. It's just kind of like fades into the ground.
It's something like 80
Goes
Days as
riding
well.
the whip.
Well, 80 Days was like straight up 2D, and it had a really good kind of like, I don't know, it had a good art style to it that worked really well in 2D. This, they definitely went for something more ambitious, and you can definitely see they were a little limited with that too, but I mean, it's fine for what the game is. Like the real focus of this game is, uncovering this mystery. You're this archaeologist who's sent out to find somebody. Turns out that person is lost, but they were on to some big.
I feel like the characters have more
idea.
animation though. It's not like Paper Mario, where-
My question is,
Oh no, they don't even. There
Like-
is no
like-
animation. Like if they turn, then
Well, like
it's just
the-
like a full.
when she's walking, I see the different like her legs, like even though it's cardboard or whatever.
yeah.
it's
My
still-
question is, what's the fun factor on this game, Bobby?
I don't know if you guys would like it. So
It
just
ain't
like,
no. It ain't.
Okay.
It ain't no puzzle game.
There is
Okay,
no.
it's not for dummies.
Yeah, there's no numeric value. I don't think you guys would like it.
it's I mean, it's not Disco Elysium.
When PC
but-
Gamer goes, the game's exquisite. It's just like what kind of game you're expecting.
But the thing about this game and also 80 Days is, yes, it is a lot of reading, but it feels like it's not too much. They say what needs to be said and then it kind of moves on. And they actually say it very well. It's not like it's very terse. It's not just like, here's the facts and it's just very blunt and there's no imagination or creativity to it. Like they do a really good job of saying something very well, but also, very succinctly. and then you take that information and you move on and you keep going. It's not like Disco Elysium where it really relishes in the text and there's just paragraph after paragraph, and it's all very well done, but it's a little verbose for some people.
Gotcha.
I mean, both of these games, and this is why I would recommend them so much for people who don't necessarily play these types of games. Like if you didn't like Disco Elysium and you still want to give these types of games a shot, then start with 80 Days or Heaven's Vault. Like these are fantastic games to kind of be an entry point into this.
Gotcha.
All right, what else we got here?
I just want to put my game in here because I didn't put it on the highlights.
I was gonna say let me do mine because I have like 3 games I played. So let me do one and then do another one.
Sounds
and
good.
then
I just don't want to forget mine. That's
don't fucking forget it. Whisper it
have
to
you met
Chi.
me?
Whisper it to Chi. It's this game.
Go ahead.
It's like baby babbling.
I played Wipe the Baby Butt.
I held Emilio's baby and then quote unquote, I want a baby.
And I said, let's go. I got you, girl.
Bathroom's right there.
Bathroom's right there. Shit. Real quick.
Get the fuck out of here.
I played Kingdom, New Lands, and I had no clue what I was going to play. As in, Amazon, if you're an Amazon Prime member and with your Twitch subscription, you get free games a month. You just link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account, and every month, sometimes twice a month, they'll just throw in free games. Sometimes it's not just free games; it's free skins. It's just random DLC. They're always fun. Apex Legends has always been a part of it. It's also PUBG. So they're actually really cool skins and free games. And I remember some of the first games I got were like a lot of Neo Geo games. I got Metal Slug and like a lot of SNK, like the Samurai Showdown, the baseball one, all these fun games for free. And since like my last week of work was last week, or like Monday of last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't remember. I had a full week of not doing shit, and it was amazing. It was. It's the best thing in the world. Anyway, so I was going through this thing, and I was like, what do I want to play? And I saw this, and I looked at Kingdom, and I was like, looks pretty good. Like, just looking at the picture. Just like, this picture just sold it for me. I was like, I like this little style. It's probably, I thought it was going to be just a roguelike, and just like side-scrolling all the way. I was totally fucking wrong. You start off this game, and I guess it is a roguelike in a way. It's have you guys played this before?
Description, no.
No?
8-bit graphics, side-scrolling adventure.
It's a side-scrolling adventure game where you build a kingdom. You build up your kingdom, your village, and you go through the ages. And that's the reason why I want to say it's kind of like a roguelike, because if I die but I went to the next island, it's like I start with the Stone Age stuff now. Like I feel like not Stone Age, but like I feel like you evolve. Later on, you build stone walls, and then you go further than that. But you're either a king or a queen. You pick this character. You're on a horse. You're on a horse the whole time, and you have to really focus on that horse, because if your horse gets tired and you start getting attacked by these minions, you're fucked. But your life depends on your crown falling off and how many coins you have in your coin purse. So you pick up coins. When you start off these games, there's chests, and there's a king that guides you, a ghost, and it tells you, get an archer, get a builder, build the wall here. But it's just so you kind of figure out the game, how it works. So you use a coin. It just shows you how many coins they cost. They're on top of the archers. Say archers are 2 coins, builders are 3 coins, farmers are 4 coins. Building a catapult later on is like 7 coins. Building a wall is 1 coin. Building an advanced wooden wall is 3 coins. Building a stone wall is like 7 coins. Building a super advanced.
So stuff costs things.
So
got it.
And then.
So when did the zombies start?
Emilio stared at me, and I'm just keep going.
I'm just wondering when the zombies start, crawling
so every
in
night,
and eating your
every
face.
night they come and attack.
Wait, zombies?
So day one,
actual zombies?
They're not zombies. They're like minion-looking purple things. They're weird.
Is this anything like They Are Billions?
No.
Because hearing you talk about this game and the building, it makes me want to play They Are Billions.
I want to play that too.
Yeah.
No. So every night, like the first night, you have one little motherfucker come up.
Creepers come up to you.
Yeah.
They're like creepers.
Second night,
yam faces.
Second night,
purple
3 will
yam
come
faces.
up. Next night, 5.
Oh.
Now night after that, 7. Night after that, 10. And then after that, 13.
Oh,
and then after
boy.
that, 15. Devity's not looking at me.
Sounds like the play. It sounds like the plot of Minecraft. Really.
I want him to look at me.
Build your base with pixel art.
Yeah, no. So
Before the creepers get
So you have to be really smart with this game because you don't always want to build every wall. You don't always want to build because every time you load into this game, the map generates, right?
Right.
Either there's a cave. In that cave, that's where the monsters come out. It can be on the left side or on the right side. And once you get to a second island, you need to find out. The best thing to do when you start off this game is figure out where the fuck they're going to come out of. That way you don't build any walls on that side.
Yeah.
So why? They're going to come out of there. But then the second island you get to, because the objective is you have to get enough money to build a tree. The tree probably costs like 100 coins. 100 coins do not come easy.
Yeah.
It's hard to get them because it's either you get them by farming, by merchants. Very small little things come out. Random things like and then you have merchant, right, which will bring coins to you, but if you start building and developing further and you've destroyed the merchant's house, you won't have a merchant anymore, so you can't make money off a merchant anymore.
Well, Minnie, what would you do for 100 coins?
So
I'm kidding.
so you need to see what and like the boat. Once you find the boat, you pay the whatever coins for the boat, and then you start adding two coins.
No,
for each
I need
piece
the
of wood.
exact amount for the coin.
I don't know how much it is, dude. But you have to make sure you do everything. You need to figure out oh my god, it was so much fun, man. It's
So it's like town building. What, do you fight?
They fight for you.
Okay.
So you have your archers, right? Like
Yeah.
I
It's a tower defense, kind of.
in a way,
Yeah.
and because
But on a 2D plane.
on a 2D plane, archers, catapults, knights. Later on, you get knights.
And how much do they each cost?
So the archers are 2, the knights are 3, there are 4, and then there's the big guy that's 10. No, dude, this game's actually really fun, dude. I since every playthrough, every time I died,
Yeah.
because like I would make it to 30 nights, 40 nights, 100 nights. You know what? I never made.
Oh,
100
you
nights.
can set
I
it?
hear you.
No. It's just every night it gets harder.
Oh, okay.
Some nights you'll be like, I'm ready, get and no, nothing comes out, and I'm like, you fucking assholes.
But why? Oh, it costs you another round of money if you go to another.
No.
night?
It does. Well, there's statues that you put money into them.
Yeah.
And
So
like,
is money in the banana stand.
yeah.
On that note,
The statues.
was
you really
coin.
liked it.
The statues give you perks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Game's really fun. I think everyone should give it a try. What's the price on this?
Yeah, I
actually?
like the look of it.
What's the coin on this?
What's the coin? How many coins, Bobby?
$14.99, but it looks like it was on sale for $3.75
It
at
was
the Humble
free.
Store.
It was
right now it's $3.75 on the Humble Store.
It's $3.75 on the Humble Store right now. It's a good pastime. It's a good game where you just pick it up, play one playthrough until you die, and then you're like, all right, cool, I'm over it. And then you just pick it up again. Like I played a bunch of playthroughs one day, and then I didn't play it for like 3 days,
Heard.
and then I played it one more day, and it's just a good little pickup game.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Let me talk. Can I talk about a game that is definitely worth the coin? Whether it's a wait for sale.
This game is
Buy at
worth
full
it.
value.
I think everyone should give this game a shot. It's
Yeah.
actually really, really, really fun.
Guess what? I'm giving another shot again and again and again. And
Well,
I'm
Counter-Strike?
enjoying- No. Yes, I love Counter-Strike. I might play some tonight.
I'm down.
But Divinity 2, I'm still riding that train in terms of I'm playing Divinity 2 two different ways right now. I actually started a 2-man Divinity 2 game with my boyfriend on his PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
And he's used to playing on computer, so it's a lot of fun just listening to him complain about the controller. And I'm also in a 3-man Divinity 2 game with my boyfriend and his roommate. And
Little
I can
threesome?
say, yeah, I'm in a Divinity threesome. and then when his roommate's not available, it's a Divinity 2-way. Up all night with this.
Nice. I'm down to come
we-
over for the orgy. You guys down?
No, last night I think I took a nap and then I started playing it with him at 11. We didn't shut the game off until 5 a.m. and we thought it was
Jesus.
2 a.m. I do not know how this happened, but when it's so good, you just keep on going until the sun comes up.
Until you-
So
or you
we're
come.
talking about Divinity 2 here, and I love this game. We've talked about it a million times, but playing it with different people, it's a whole new experience, even though it's the same construct. I realized that playing with people who are brand new to Divinity, who have never played the first game or anything else, they're just doing anything to antagonize a fight. Boys will be boys. And with me, I am a lot more patient with RPGs. I like reveling in the story. I like doing the Paragon route or the, what's it called? I'm sorry. The good guy route. So I like making good decisions that lead to good results rather than killing everything in my path.
Meanwhile, they're all just killing everything, and you're just like,
And I'm
yeah,
just like,
I'll
guys.
save your sheep. And they're like, all the sheep are dead, bro.
And I get like that. I really do sometimes. But there are times where I'm like, I want to take it slow. You know, let's figure out what they really want. Let's work on some quest lines. But it's really hard playing with newbies, and I enjoy it so much. Trust me, I'm having so much fun playing this game with newbies because seeing them discover for the first time how when something clicks and them figuring it out, and then seeing them kind of grow as an RPG gamer is amazing. And I am still on I've been stuck in Fort Joy for the entirety that I've ever played Divinity 2. And I'm telling you guys, I want to so badly get off of Fort Joy. I think I'm finally going to get there.
How far is that game?
But I might be preemptively saying
how far
that.
Is Fort Joy?
Fort Joy could be as short or as long as you want it to be. It is the tutorial of the game.
Minimum 2 hours, right?
One
That
of
was-
three.
You can't beat
large
the
islands,
first 2
isn't it?
fucking hours of the game, G.
No, it's not 2 hours. Trust me. Last night,
I mean, if you wanted to rush through it, I think.
so on the
Maybe.
PS4, I'm playing Tactician, so it's a little bit harder than Classic. The three-way is Classic, and I prefer
5
I don't know.
hours?
No, they're both what? No, the game is the thing about this game is there's just so many different circumstances. All of the fights, depending on your class makeup and your party makeup and the way you want to pursue a fight. There are so many times that quick save saves the day. Quick saves the day in a way. And it's such an amazing game. If more bang for your buck, Divinity 2. I convinced 2 other people to buy the game to play with me, but I haven't had the time to play with them. But at the same time, I feel like playing with so many different people and playing Fort Joy over and over and over again. It sounds insane, but it's the most fun I've had being completely insane.
Cloud Lotion said that like he's playing it alone because he can't ever finish it with other people, and like it makes sense. Although me and Bobby,
you know how easy it is to finish when you're by yourself. Sometimes it's worth trying to make somebody else figure it
I
out.
finish by myself most times these days.
Are we talking about the game anymore here?
I'm not sure. Bobby, we got to be 70% of the way through, right?
Yeah, we're almost there. We just left the second area, and I can't remember what the name of the last area
The bloody
was.
area, right? Is it the-
It's got a cool name. It's got
dying
like
right
an
now.
X in it or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Everything with an accident is cool.
Yeah, we're almost there. We're rounding the corner.
Yeah.
All right. Someone's been playing Ghostbusters. Is this the remastered?
The remastered version, dude. So I beat I beat it when it came out. I bought it on Xbox 360, I believe. Was it Xbox 360?
Do you need any Xbox 360 shit? Because I have way too much.
No.
I don't know why. It takes
No.
up like a good 2% of my home. Xbox
Really?
360 shit. Yeah.
The fuck?
Random as fuck.
Sell it.
Well, yeah, just sell it.
Who's going to buy a 360? Please don't spend your money on the
Definitely. It's going
360.
to sell it. It definitely will sell
Yeah, electronics always sell.
it. Yeah.
No. So I got it for $5 because when they had that Epic sale, and they gave you a $10 coupon.
Oh yeah.
So I got it off there. I got it for $4.99, and
It's good ratings.
Only at GameStop?
The original game was good too. I remember playing the original. and
so here's the thing on this game. The original.
Shut up, Bobby.
Bobby. You remember? You haven't played the remastered. You don't know shit. I'm joking. Go
Don't
for it,
tell
Bobby.
me
I'm not bugging with you.
the movie
This game
reviews
is
on
good. I remember.
Ghostbusters.
And so,
Taking over my segment over here. God damn it, Bobby. I got one more episode after this. Give me my time to shine.
no, I want to hear how because you played the original as well.
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Yeah, so I want to hear like, is it really worth the?
yeah, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. You stop drinking.
Calm down, guys.
One coin.
Did you
Bye,
like?
Minnie.
Did you like the original?
I miss you.
I did. I really liked the original. They were kind of before the original came out. This was like 2008, and there was like rumors of a Ghostbusters 3 movie, and then this came out, and this ended up being what kind of the rumors were about, because this was like 2008, where like absolutely every single detail of everything wasn't posted like years in advance online like it is now. But Dan Aykroyd was behind this. Like they had original people doing voices. Like it was kind of a big deal back then.
Yeah, it was all the original characters. And it's actually written by Ramis and Dan Aykroyd, I believe. Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis. Is it Harold Ramis?
Harold Ramis.
Yeah, they both wrote this one, which was like the spiritual successor to the movie, like the spiritual number 3, which now it's gonna actually be the new movie. And you're playing through a movie, man. That's what it is. It's the remaster. I honestly, I don't see it. I feel like the 360 version looked great, and this just looks great. Obviously, we played it in 1080p back in the day. Right now, we're playing it in 1440, and it does look better. Like a little. I guess I'm guessing it's up to 4K textures, what they added in this remaster. But the game ages well. It's because this game was unique. It was a third-person shooter in a way, but you're shooting these ghosts, and you have to keep your rays on them, and there's other weapons too. But the game's nice. The game's fun. This game is great for the story element. It's a great fucking story. If you're playing a movie. It's very well written, and it's like you do see, even though it's remastered, you do see like the graphics are maybe not up to par with all the new games out there, but it's still a fun game. Very cool, very funny. Because if you guys follow
cool.
Ghostbusters, it's a comedy, guys.
You know what they need to
hilarious.
do with games that play like the movie? They need games that become movies, and in the theater have QuickTime events.
In the movie theaters?
Yeah. Can you imagine?
What the fuck? You have to do something while watching the movie?
Yeah.
Now everyone in the crowd has to fucking jump up and in the audience and jump up or something?
That would be so much fun. And then if you failed the QuickTime event, you could just throw your popcorn at the pleb that fucking failed. So imagine if God of War were a QuickTime movie in the theaters. Can you just imagine?
What if I'm like 15 years old and just trying to get a handy in the fucking...
I believe you would just fail the porno QuickTime over and over and over.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness! Now Dan Aykroyd's
Now
talking.
Dan Aykroyd's talking. He's like, "Shut up, Chi."
Yeah, I have always wanted to go back and finish this game because I remember playing it, starting it, enjoying it, and never finishing. I never finished any games back then. So
Okay. No, dude, it's actually worth it. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
They don't sell this game on Steam anymore. I still have it added on my Steam account, the original one, not the remake. But yeah, I think the big thing with the remake was the 4K textures. Now, when I played this back in the day, I actually had back in 2008 or whatever, I had a 1440p monitor, and I remember playing it on that. With this computer that I had built that was just a beast at the time. And it was like that thing would heat up so much playing this game on 1440p. Like it was just cooking it. But I'm sure whatever I have can handle it easily now.
Yeah, no, it's totally... It's really cool. It brings back... It has a lot of jokes from Ghostbusters 2, and which is fun. It's just... If you're a huge fan of Ghostbusters, huge fan of the movies, you should give this game a shot, 100%. If it's $19.99 and under, I'll give you
Well,
that.
it's $24.99 right now.
Wait
on
for sale.
Epic.
Yeah, I think the only thing it doesn't have is the multiplayer that it had. 'Cause I do remember the Xbox 360 had multiplayer. There was some multiplayer thing on it. I swear there was. Like
There would be like 5 people on there, dude.
yeah, there was no one on there. This one does not have that multiplayer.
So Dan Aykroyd was just on the Rogan experience.
Oh, nice.
And it's really interesting how this is maybe a month ago. How much he's into the paranormal in real life. Like he's way, way into it. Like he believes in aliens. He believes in Bigfoot. He believes in like everything. And
Female
ghosts.
orgasm.
My kind of guy. What? believes in female orgasm. Sweetie, I'm telling you, I got one more episode to you left. I don't know. One more episode left.
And that's the reason he wrote
Hang out.
Ghostbusters. He wanted to get more ghosts out he wanted people talking about ghosts. Like he wrote it because he wanted more people to believe in ghosts and get the get the fucking conversation started, I guess.
Yeah. No, like
Interesting.
I believe in ghosts. I think it's cool.
He has his vodka is called Crystal Skull vodka.
That's the one that Warconius bought me.
oh yeah,
for
yeah.
DLG.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
believes in
I
Crystal
finally
Skulls.
opened it up on Saturday. Finally.
It's good?
Bobby,
It's my favorite vodka. It's delicious, dude.
Remind
It's
me-
It's the only vodka I can drink on the rocks. I'm not a big vodka person.
if you don't have a
I can
movie
drink that on the
portion,
rocks.
I do.
Hardly anybody does that. dude.
Warconius,
That's a good
thank you
one.
so much for that bottle, man. It was amazing. Super good. It's halfway done.
Warconius.
DJ Raconius, dude.
DJ Warconius.
The best. The fucking best.
It was funny because I was talking because when I was gaming this weekend, I was playing Minecraft. I'm not adding that to the highlights, but I was playing Minecraft and kind of a big deal was on my channel with me, and he was asking me. He was like, "Come on, like I've heard some stories from DLG. Tell me everything." And I was just like, "Well, Warconius was an awesome DJ, and we're tight about that."
Raconius as a DJ was the only time I was actually dancing with my back on the floor.
That was so funny.
That was fun. That was great.
That's
That
not
was
called
great.
dancing.
There was like okay,
No,
I'm gonna be 100% honest. There was a part of me where when I woke up and I found out they connected my DJ equipment, I was a little mad. I was like, who the fuck touched my shit? You know, they're like, "Ugh." They better have not turned it up too loud. Don't break my monitors.
Right.
They're like, and then I just saw like Warconius just going at it and trying to learn. And I was like, oh, let me go help you there, buddy. So yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun.
I feel like Chosen was always like walking out of the room that I was going into. So he was never in a room. Like I would go somewhere.
No.
He was probably avoiding me.
Did you not see him play Super Hot? He was so into that shit.
Oh no, I wasn't
Super
there.
hot.
I wasn't there the video game night, pretty much.
You were there for the VR.
He's really good at axe throwing, that's for sure. We went axe throwing together. That was fun.
That's kind of scary.
It's unsettling how good you are with that axe. So
You have another game to go?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I haven't said one yet.
Oh, yeah.
So last week I was talking about how I needed the perfect mobile game for my situation. Like,
Mobile game.
yeah, and I was looking, dude. I must have downloaded. I must have downloaded 10 games or something, and just like trash. Because what I needed was something that I could literally just, at a moment's notice, throw away or put in my pocket.
Is
not
there a
worry
Google
about.
Arcade? Like the Apple Arcade?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think there is.
Yeah,
I
there
haven't
is.
signed
Oh, that's
up for
cool.
it though. I don't.
Yeah.
I gotta look. into
It's
it.
pretty much the same thing. They advertise it all the time to me.
No, because dude,
I don't know why it doesn't pop
Apple
up, or
Arcade.
maybe I'm just missing it.
Excuse me. Apple Arcade is totally worth it for me.
So, what do you get exactly? What do you get, Bobby? Or do you know?
I haven't. I only looked at it the one time that it popped up in my notifications, but it looked like a lot of the same stuff you get in the Apple Arcade. I believe is $10 a month,
Yeah.
and you get a lot of games, but it's all the games you would kind of expect. You know, nothing like super new or super expensive, but
Right.
a lot of good ones.
Okay.
No, the Apple one has like some really good Lego games, a lot of PC games.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the games we put on the radar or even
Not the free to
highlights.
play games, because obviously.
Yeah,
those-
no.
But maybe
No.
they should give you like some cash for those games, like in-game cash. You know what I mean? Like play Shadow Realms Legends or whatever with.
And here's some cash. With
Here's
the
some
Apple
cash, yeah.
yeah, that'd be cool. That
Yeah.
would make people play other games. That would be smart. But I think Apple Arcade right now is just trying to going like, here's a awesome game. A lot of them are ports. They're PC ports.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I remember I was trying to find games that I was like, is it on Steam? It's on Steam. Perfect. I can talk about it on the podcast.
So I found 80 Days, Bobby, and it's like $6. And based on your recommendation, I was like, oh yeah, I could totally do this. But I can't. It's weird to say how my time is divvied up right now. Like I literally need to just be able to just walk away from things and let them. Like if I feel like 80 Days would be reading a book. When I come back to it, I got to find where I was or whatever. So anyway.
I just read George's comment like, oh, it's because he doesn't like Mexicans. That's why he always Chosen left the room when you walked.
Oh.
We're spreading rumors now about Chosen. Can I get in on this?
But I
heard
found
you
my
guys
game.
I heard he broke the shower in the master bedroom.
Was that him?
No, I'm just kidding.
I thought that was-
We're just spreading rumors at this point.
No, he would never cheat on you, Chi. That was just your girl, and like I don't know, some other people that I'm not gonna name names.
These stories should be exclusive Patreon.
I know.
content.
You want to be a patron? Go for it.
Maybe
DL
we should have an exclusive Patreon episode.
DLG After Dark.
We should do that for my last cast on Patreon only.
Sounds good. Like a bunch of fucking shitty stories.
Yeah.
I mean, naughty stories. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about?
80 days.
Oh,
So you found
No.
a game that you liked.
yes. It was, and it's something, God, I was complaining last week about how all these pay to win, and how obviously this is Monopoly Slots is the game that I ended up going with. I know. It sounds like such a fucking time wasting, but man, I am addicted
No.
so much. Look it up, Bobby. Tell me this doesn't throw you.
Oh my God.
4.7 out of 5.
Dude,
I
every
actually
mobile
played
game.
at Monopoly
Well,
Scratch
because
Off.
most mobile
That's
games
only
go.
bought me.
If you
I lost.
Wow.
most
100%
mobile
lost.
games are like, give us 5-star ratings and we'll give you 100 coins or some shit like that. So that's why it probably has that good of a rating. Which honestly, you actually don't have to rate the games. As long as you click on the link, exit the game, and then come back in, you get your coins.
I'm addicted to this game. Every 2 hours. Okay, so as you play, you build up the town, right? The more you build up the town, every 2 hours when you get your money, it's more money. Like the rents, right? So like I always play at a 0 and then wait for my money to come in and then I keep reinvesting into the town. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, but the reason I like it is I really don't think that the odds are against you. Like I feel like a lot of these games expect you to pay money
Yeah.
to continue.
Yeah.
I feel like this game you
That's how they get
you
you.
actually have a slot machine's chance of winning like crazy amount of money.
But not
Or-
real money.
Not real money. But then
The coin.
but yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
that's a theme.
I can get at least 2 archers with a jackpot. No, I feel like the odds really aren't like that bad. They feel like when you're in the casino, obviously you're going to lose most of the time. But when I win a bunch, I can invest a ton in the town, which means I get
it's
more
5
money the
stars
next
on the
time.
Apple Store.
Dude, it's really fun. It's really, really fun. And
5
so,
stars.
Who believes-
4.9.
Who believes the Apple Store? They rated us 5
7.
stars.
No, except for one person that gave us a really bad.
no, he changed it.
Oh.
Yeah. I sent a friend over to apply some pressure, if you know what I mean.
Some pressure?
He might not have both kneecaps.
Oh, I was gonna say some pressure on his
I
like.
remember Shadow
keyhole.
Master. It was a 4.
Either way, I'm sure they were.
Either way
they would
works.
both sway.
Was it Shadow Master? Right? He gave us a 4.
One
Yeah.
person's
It's like,
opinion.
aren't we your family, bro? It's like, you guys are like our family. It's like, but you're an all right family. You guys get a 4.
I remember on my business
It's got
account,
high standards.
We don't have a basement for him. That's why.
It's like
He gives us a 4.
you keep talking about games I can't actually play on my computer, so 4-star.
elitists.
Wow. He just banned us
Yeah.
from his life.
On my Yelp account, so I have like 85 reviews, and they're all 5 stars except for one. And this is how it went. Emilio was great. Fantastic. Could not have been better. 4 stars.
Yeah, dude. I've seen
Who
that.
are you?
I've seen that.
Who are you?
Wow.
Oh man, I'm picky with my 5-star reviews too, because I mean, 5 out of 5,
I can see that.
100%.
I can see that.
That's like,
Oh,
I mean, come on.
I'm extra generous with 5 stars.
see that.
I'm like, oh, you
Depends
at least
on what it's about. But
if
yeah.
someone did the bare minimum of their
As long
job.
as you didn't try
stars.
murdering me, you get 5 stars. You know.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking, I don't know if you're going to like it, but for me, it's working perfectly. And it's funny because it does a lot of the things I always complain about. You know, you have to pay real money. 2, it does the thing where you can play autoplay. Like, I hate autoplay because, like, in my RPG, how did I know that you're going to make the right decisions that I would do?
It's slot machines, bro. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
like
no, but
it
in
just
this one,
presses
yeah.
a fucking button
In
for
this
you.
one, it works. In this one, it works. So, I don't know. I love it. And there's new boards all the time.
Yeah.
I'm addicted right now.
Monopoly slots.
If I have any time, I play it.
Well, speaking of property, not Monopoly property,
Nice.
but actual
Well done.
property. Yeah. So I've been on here long enough to try to work out my segues. But anyways, so guys, I missed last week's episode because I was meeting one of my new roommates, and I am officially I've got the key. My purse is over there. What,
We
Ray,
don't need
would you
to
We
see
don't
kindly-
need to see your key.
No, I got it rekeyed, and it's a sword. It's so fucking cool.
That's dope.
Nonetheless,
imagine
I
it.
got a key for my new place. I'll be moving out of my
Congrats.
beach studio and into a 3-bedroom.
Chosen's like, fuck.
In what area?
All my cameras.
North Park.
Gotta move those.
North Park meets
Nice.
University Heights.
Nice.
So supposedly.
Yeah.
So guys, I'm super excited for this move, and trust me, outside of the frustrations of moving, I am still very optimistic for this move. But someone stole my fucking panties, and all of them.
Wait, when?
Not just my panties. So when I moved into my new place,
Someone
the first
stole
thing I moved.
all your panties?
Yes. The
left,
first thing.
left all the electronics.
Yeah.
Went for
All of
the
my
agent.
future streams will be no pants streams, guys.
In the in your drawer or in the dirty
No.
clothes?
Okay. So when I moved into my new place,
Fuck the drawer one.
the
I'll go for
first
the dirty
thing,
one.
the first thing I moved into my new
Might
place
as well
was
go to
my
the store.
dirty laundry.
Okay.
Right.
Because we
Yeah, now
have a
we're
laundry
talking.
room. We have a laundry room that's attached to my house. It's actually, and there's no other residents that share the laundry room with me. So it's more or less my own personal laundry room.
Chosen's all mad. What the fuck? Who
I
stole
know.
your panties?
I know.
Who's that bitch? I'll fuck him up.
No, but here's the thing. So I moved all of my, and I'm not playing the victim card here. I assume complete responsibility for the robbery that happened.
Why?
I don't think it was a robbery.
I
think you just left
No, it's
them.
a robbery.
No,
I have yet to even sleep one night at my new place. I have my existing studio up through the end of the month, and then the new place, I have nothing moved in except for my dirty laundry, because with my free laundry room that I have, I figured I'd just do all of my laundry there and hang up my clothes as I go. Unfortunately, the first night that I leave all of my clothes in my dirty clothes, and trust me on this, I don't do my laundry until I literally have nothing else to wear. No new underwear, no new pants.
You left
pants,
them there overnight.
I left them there overnight, and I
it's
had
your
shut the
fault.
door. Yeah, it's not 100% my fault, because the landlord gave me the wrong laundry key. And so I tried to lock my laundry room and I couldn't lock it. So I just shut it and I put the bolt. I shut the bolt. So I locked it with a bolt, but I didn't lock it with a key
Okay.
because I didn't have a functioning key. Nonetheless, I have no neighbors to share my laundry room with. I had only left it there 12 hours overnight, not even a full rotation. Majora's Mask, I'm still in the game, dude. And I really feel like the excessive construction around my home, there's a squatter in my backyard. I saw him. He gave me
this gets
eye
better
contact.
and better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
So, guys, I moved into a 3-bedroom, not completely moved in, because anything that I moved in got stolen. Hi, this is my life. And so I literally have one pair of jeans to my name, and I have no pants except for the pants that I am wearing. And
Are you like
so,
Commando right now?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Someone stole all my panties. Someone
Kinda
stole
hot.
all of my dirty clothes.
You're like back down to level 1. You got.
I am. This is the roguelike. That is my life.
Oh, big win, bitch.
Rogue life. Start a new game save, new game plus right now. This is my life in San Diego. So nonetheless, I'm dealing with that. I had
You're
all of my
dealing
stuff stolen from my laundry room. I don't think it's the squatter. It could be the squatter that I locked eye contact with in the middle of the night, and he was in the abandoned building next door. I don't know, but
I think it's the guy, the next guy you see wearing them on your head.
it could be.
It's probably that
It could
guy.
be a plethora. I'm stuck in Fort Joy again. LOL. Oh my God, Cloud Lotion just said that in chat. It's so
150K.
true. So moved into my new place. I love it. It's a beautiful home. I can't wait to give you guys a tour of the place. I'm
If
so
only I
happy.
had pants.
If only,
only I
I
had
had
underwear.
pants. If only there wasn't a squatter in the back. If only people weren't lurking around my bedroom and my mirror and just all around my yard, all up in my fence.
It's a house?
It's a house. And it was fenced in. There's even a security code on the gate. So who the fuck crossed over the fucking fence into my property and stole all of my fucking
Sorry,
laundry?
Chi. I thought you were in an apartment building
No.
with
And I'm sharing the laundry room? No, this is a house. And the laundry room is in the back.
Well, that
and
makes you feel unsafe.
Totally. I was
Yeah.
violated.
Yeah.
So it sucks. I'm trying to, and comedy
Dog.
is the way
You need a dog.
Yeah.
Get a
I
dog.
need a camera.
get a
I
dog.
need a dog. I need some weapons. So my housewarming, I think I'm going to have a theme. I'm going to have a housewarming theme
Security devices.
where women are bring their donation clothing, and then men bring their weapons, self-defense weapons. So so that's what I need in my life right now.
You're gonna get 7 pairs of nunchucks.
I know.
I haven't used these in years.
I need your hand-me-down nunchucks, boys. Send it over.
I actually have a pair of nunchucks. Legit.
No, but
ass
nonetheless, I kid
fucking
you not.
nunchucks.
I kid you not. I've been wearing the
What?
same pair of jeans 3 days in a row.
You need a camera. I got you.
Yeah, Chosen's like, you need a camera. I got you.
It's
Meanwhile,
cute. It's cute. It looks like a teddy bear. You'll love this camera.
meanwhile, every photo is uploaded to his computer. Yes.
No, he's just gonna move the cameras he put on her studio. Gonna move more to the house.
Pretty sure Bobby thinks it's
I've had
time
enough.
to move on.
I've had enough red-eyed teddy bears in my home. Okay, I don't think I can afford anymore.
What the fuck?
I've got all the room in my closet now to keep them though. Let's be real.
What?
All right, moving
All
on.
right.
So confused.
So Ray, you played or you finished Trover Saves
I
the Universe.
finished it
In one go.
In one go, one sitting.
How long does that take?
5.5 hours
In VR, right?
in VR.
So you must have been like physically a little bit tired.
You're sitting down
Oh,
in
okay.
Trover.
Okay.
So you're actually like in because you're a Cheropian.
Yeah.
Cheropian.
Cheropian.
So you're these beings that live in you pretty much sit in a chair all fucking day.
Yeah.
And I spoke about this game before where I played like for like good 20, 30 minutes and I was like, this is cool. You know, I'll give you a final review at the end. It stays around the same. The game is hilarious. It's oh man. The game is super funny. The game is super fun. This game, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. You guys do not need a VR for this. If you guys want to play it straight up with a controller, because this game, you need a controller for this game, period. It's not a mouse game. Go for it. You
That's
don't.
what Days was doing it the other
Yeah,
day.
you
She
don't
was
need the
streaming
VR.
it, and I was like, yeah, I
'Cause-
don't know.
'cause-
how
You
much
can play this without VR?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So I played it with the VR, and it was fun. But the only thing the only added little element was it was easier to find the power babies. The power babies are each level has like 30 like little babies you can find, and you know it's just a collectible. It's just for like the completionists, you know, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing. But when you collect your first power baby, the game goes like, oh, fucking, if you collect all the power babies in the game, you get the super fucking ultra awesome ending shit or whatever. And you're like, oh, dude, that sounds awesome. But you know, I'm a completionist when it comes to games. And when a game is this easy and short, it's easy just to like, you know, you play a level, you're missing 2, you go back in. And I went back in with just a controller. I didn't go back in VR. Like I beat the game and I beat it, and then I'm like, oh, this is the one I'm missing 1. You know, this other one.
Probably easier on controller.
Yeah.
right?
So I played it both ways with a controller. It's totally fine. You don't really need it. The only immersion you really get from the VR is just
Depth.
Just depth. I guess you know. It's like when you like because your chair goes up and down and you teleport. That's all you do, and you move Trover. You move Trover around with the joystick. That's what you play with the controller. So Trover, you move him around. Attack button.
You're looking
punch
down
button.
on a character and you're controlling him.
Yeah, so I like to make my chair go all the way to the top, and I look down, and then I do it, or I can just go down to his level and watch him fight in
Oh,
front
that's
of me.
cool.
Yeah, so it's up to you. And going up in levels so you can see everything around. So I'm just killing minions, and I'm looking around trying to find power babies at the same time. And
I see.
all it does is you see a power baby, you stare at it, and if you stare at it, it press like one of the shoulder buttons, it comes over to you and you collect them. That's all the VR is for. But it's cool because in VR it looks great. It's one of the best looking cartoony VR games ever, and it's hilarious. If you love Rick and Morty, you will love this. It's just super funny. Like, if you're watching the podcast right now and you can see these 2 guys on top and they're like arguing at you, they're telling you, yeah, bro, you can't get in our fucking castle. Yeah, you can't. You're a fucking dumbass. Yeah, you dumbass. Stay down there, you fucking dumbass. Yeah, isn't he dumbass? Yeah, it's fucking hilarious because that whole Rick and Morty comedy.
Yeah.
The way he speaks, the way he's like hesitant to say some words. You know how he talks.
Right.
It's awesome. So it's all throughout the game. He voices everything, and the game makes fun of itself. There's one part super funny. It's been the first level. And it's not a spoiler or anything. Fuck off. There's a puzzle. There's a button. You press a button, and and it's like, oh, that it lights up one green light, and there's three red lights. One turns green. Second level, there's 3 buttons, and you have to press them and make them all green, right? So you press them, and then then you do that. Turns on the 3rd green light. 4th one is a row 3x3, and you're just going at it. And it's like, and you just hear Trover, wow, the developers are fucking pieces of shit for making this fucking puzzle. No one likes these puzzles in games. But you know what? Fuck that puzzle. Fuck it. No, stop doing it. Stop pressing it. Just come down here and break the door. I bet we can break the fucking door. Let's break the fucking, get down here. And it's just hilarious. And like,
you end up breaking the door?
Yeah, well, if I pressed it 50 times and I got a achievement, a trophy or whatever, I got that. So I was like, oh, dude, honestly, fuck this, because I just couldn't get it. Later on, I found out that it's impossible. You can't. It's the part of the joke.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, part of the joke. You go down, you break the door. He's like, yeah, fuck the developers. But they make fun of themselves. Like, you'll talk to another like MP, like another character in the game, and they'll be like, why do you sound just like the other character? Budget. It's just very funny game, man. Just give it a shot. It's like, it's $29.99. It does go on sale sometimes. I don't know if it's on sale right now, but the developers said that they weren't going to bring it down in price, supposedly, because they said they're going to provide free DLC forever for this game.
Which there hasn't been one yet.
There is.
Oh, there is?
They added one. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's you go on this planet and you work for this company. So that's the first DLC. And then you can replay the game. Instead of using Trover, you use JoJo. That's the only extra stuff they've added. But the game's super funny, man. It's hilarious. I was cracking up, man. Every level was just laugh after laugh where I'm just like, I'm playing.
Your parents must think you're insane.
Dude.
You're walking around your room nonstop laughing.
No, well, this when you sit down. So the whole time, like I just centered myself between my fucking sensors, and I just like sat there and just played it, and I was like, just straight up. It's so good, man. Yeah. But of course, it's if you love the Rick and Morty comedy. If you do not like Rick and Morty or Adult Swim type comedy, then this game is not for you. But other than that, it's just a good little fucking third-person VR, like third-person / VR game.
No pants.
Little action adventure game. All you do.
Cheecast.
The Cheecast, I know.
So good. You guys should totally give this game a shot.
Well, keep in mind, if you ever need to leave something behind for us to remember you by.
It's worth what? Leave what?
The VR.
Oh, fuck no. I'm not leaving my VR.
Cheers.
You've been wanting that thing from the beginning.
Tracer Base, thank you for the subscription.
Thank you. Cheers to new beginnings.
But
New Papa status, new home, new squatter status. New
life.
City status. Yeah. Cheers.
Yeah. I'll still
Bobby.
be here. Bobby. I might see again for a podcast or two after.
Yeah. All right. Is it time to move on to news?
Let's move on.
Let's go.
Okay. First up, Sony's first-party PS4 exclusives are coming to the PC.
Boom.
So we don't know which ones exactly yet, but we do know the one that has been announced is Horizon Zero Dawn. That one is for sure coming.
Because that one's the one that needs the most help.
They also mentioned a while ago, this article on Tweaktown mentions that they had announced a while ago that MLB The Show is going to be on PC in 2021.
Wow.
Which I can't remember. Is that the good one? Because I remember talking about how there's no good baseball games on PC. Okay, The Show's the good one.
Yeah.
It's like photorealism. Like it's just like,
but not just the graphics, but the game.
When I interned for Sony, I was actually I did.
That's the one that has all the real players.
Yeah, I was over at Petco Park recording like just mic hits. Like I had my mics there and we had them set up. It was really fun.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm excited about that because, like I was saying, there's no good baseball games on PC at all. But this kind of opens up the door. Like, what else could Sony be putting on the PC? Could we be getting?
But this, I don't know if you, because I read this. It's on PlayStation Now, isn't it? I thought it was from Now.
What's that?
PlayStation Now being like an online service?
Their streaming service. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So their streaming service.
If it's on there, then you could probably get it
Then you can play it on PC. Yeah, so that's what I thought that was.
But are we going to be getting the God of Wars? Are we going to be getting the last?
So God of Wars was added for a little bit on PlayStation Now, but I think it wasn't on the PC version of it. I'm not 100 on that.
Yeah, so this is saying that these are going to be coming to PC storefronts, possibly Steam and Epic.
So PC via and what is this? Okay, never mind. Okay, so they're coming to Steam and Epic. Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Now, we do have a listener question about this later, so let's not talk too much about
No,
it.
but that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
that
about
is-
time because
Well, I think Microsoft making their moves is really for Sony.
there was like an article. It was a really cool thing. Like
Shut up, Bobby.
like the
Let him
fight,
talk for a
the
second.
fight between PlayStation, and Microsoft going PC, whatever, was never ever a fight. PlayStation never showed up. It was a really cool article on it, and
I read that.
I read that headline too.
yeah, and it makes sense, dude. Go ahead, Bobby. Sorry.
Okay, next up we have Valve has. This is from PC Gamer. Valve is absolutely not making Left 4 Dead 3 for VR or anything else.
What?
So what happened here was there was some presentation, I believe, in China, somewhere in Asia, where someone was doing like a PowerPoint, and one of his bullet points, he was talking about VR, and one of his bullet points was like, like in Half-Life Alyx or Left 4 Dead 3. At least that's what they translated it to. And so this kind of got everyone thinking, oh, does this guy know something that other people don't? It turns out he doesn't, because after this, he must have just assumed the rumors were true. But Valve has categorically denied in a statement here any involvement in making that.
never
Let me
mind.
find
Fuck
their
that.
quote.
No, because the Left 4 Dead 3 stuff that I found, that I read, was from a Reddit post, and it was people mined the shit out of fucking... And they
Yeah.
found a bunch of Left 4 Dead stuff.
Yeah.
The same way that they were finding the Half-Life Alyx stuff.
Yeah.
They found Left 4 Dead stuff. And so they're like...
Yeah, but I mean, we always hear that about Half-Life 3 and various other Valve
Yeah, and they
projects.
said no.
How good would that be in VR?
That'd be so much fun.
Oh, so
Holy
amazing.
That'd be
shit.
so much fun, man.
I-
Imagine how scary this is.
Whenever I
cool.
talk to my siblings about, hey, if I'm the first one to go, make sure on my tombstone it says out before Left 4 Dead 3.
Oh.
So that's my faith in the next Left 4 Dead series being released.
No, I have faith in it that it's there's too many. I get this. I feel like this is like their way of justifying, like, it's not really coming, but it's just Valve just being Valve. They hit Half-Life 3 very, very, well, not Half-Life 3, Half-Life Alyx very well.
Yeah.
Well, this is
See-
their statement here. We've seen rumors to this effect for the last couple of months. We did briefly explore some Left 4 Dead next opportunities a few years ago, but we are absolutely not working on anything Left 4 Dead related now and haven't for years.
I'm getting some
Nice.
static. You guys getting that?
Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of that all of a sudden now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real subtle though. What was I gonna say? I don't know. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, so they have finally cleared that up for everybody, which is kind of unlike Valve. They usually let the rumors go.
Exactly,
So
which is
Chi and
weird.
Bobby is like one of the like Left 4 Dead 2 is one of the things you both agree on. Too. They
Yeah,
One of
I
the
mean,
best
that's a
games of
game
all
you
time.
can
How
still
much-
go back and play.
But how much have you guys played together, if ever?
Together, we never did.
Yeah, I don't know. I went back.
Maybe we should get that done.
Yeah, less than a year ago, I went back and I just binged Left 4 Dead 2 for like a whole night, for like 5 straight hours. Just stayed up way too late doing it. So, and that happens every now and then. It's like
Yeah.
it's like Team Fortress 2 for me. But the thing is, like Left 4 Dead 3 seems, I don't know, it seems unnecessary. Left 4 Dead 2 was unnecessary.
If it's,
it was just
it's
like
VR, then it is necessary. Dude.
I guess, or just I don't know. They turn old games into VR games all the time.
It can't be unnecessary now. You know what I mean? Now it's like there should be a new one. Now there should be a sequel. Maybe now should have been Left 4 Dead 2 because
Well,
it's
I mean,
been
look
so
at-
many years. Now we need like a graphical update on this. At least minimum, or just the whole.
Maybe they'd probably
engine.
sell them just on the game alone. It would look better, but I can't imagine them doing anything too different that would really just hook everybody. You know,
If
Like
it
when Left
was
4
in
Dead-
VR,
The thing is, no, well, in VR, yeah, that's a whole different thing. Because the thing with VR right now, and the way I see it, is just VR has not had its chance to really shine, right?
Yeah.
And people are like, they're making games for them, but they only give a half-ass game. Not Alex is coming out.
if Alex blows up,
It blows
and
up.
makes a ton of money, then I think we can see.
First of all, Steam
Left 4 Dead
sales, Steam
3
VR
in
sales,
VR.
the fucking index sales have been crazy. It's sold out.
How much
like,
is the index?
It's still $1,000. man.
Oh, then what
Yeah.
are you talking about?
No,
So-
like the sales on it blew up again. Like the moment
Oh.
Alex was announced,
Oh,
it
yeah.
sold a shitload. It
Yeah.
even sold out in certain parts of the nation.
yeah.
Like they weren't selling them there. They were like, oh yeah,
I don't know if I
you're
feel comfortable playing Left 4 Dead.
Does Mississippi
in VR,
really need
though.
VR?
I would
do they
love
have?
to play Left
Do
4
they
Dead
have
VR.
electricity down there? How about no,
No.
Mississippi?
But
we're
you
gonna
don't-
send those over to California. Sorry, guys.
You don't feel like playing a game like Left 4 Dead playing it in VR would kind of impede you a little bit? Like, think about playing Counter-Strike in VR. Like
Pavlov? You mean Pavlov?
I mean,
No, it's
you
different,
You
dude.
lose. You kind of
would-
lose your
Pavlov
edge.
It's different. You don't have to be as
Absolutely.
accurate.
If there were a way to make Left 4 Dead VR and to capture that, oh my God, just Left 4 Dead and any of its essence, squeeze it into VR where it's playable. Abso-fucking-lutely. Goodbye reality. I would die with that VR headset on.
I like how the story is about how it's not real, and then we're like, it would be so good. Like,
Yeah.
let's talk about it like it's real.
I would, for the first time in my life, pop a boner.
How not
over
down
that
would you
game.
not? Like, how down would you be for this? I'd be so down. Like, well, playing Boneworks, you do get a little nauseous. I hear it.
yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah, something's going on.
Yeah.
It's okay. Let's just run through it. It's not that bad.
Yeah, no, but when I'm playing Boneworks, playing being in VR so long, I do get a little nauseous. Maybe because I'm getting older. I'm 34 years old. I get it. But I played Trover for fucking 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
Which is better as a VR game? Probably Boneworks, right? As a VR game.
So far right now,
Yeah.
Boneworks has been the best
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
It's just I've did too many long settings. I kind of like let me slow down a little bit. Let me go back into it again. So I'm gonna start playing that this week again.
Cool.
Hopefully beat it this weekend. But it's a good game, man.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we've got a lot of games that are being delayed. So, Dying Light 2, it was announced that is going to be delayed. It was supposed to come out in 2020, I think May or spring of 2020. That is now delayed. Final Fantasy 7
And that
also
one's-
delayed.
And that one's
Cyberpunk
delayed
2077.
indefinitely. Like they just said
Which one? Dying Light?
Dying Light.
Okay.
Yeah, they said it's delayed indefinitely.
Marvel's
wait.
Avengers.
Wait, was it Dying Light?
Yeah, that's the
Cyberpunk
one that they said
2077.
indefinitely is delayed. But the big one is Cyberpunk 2077 is being delayed until September 17th. So they've given us an exact day. It was supposed to come out, I think they had an exact day before. It was like March something, 20 something.
Yeah, it was in March.
But they've said that they just need more time to polish the game.
Which honestly, I'm totally
This
down
is
for that.
all good news to me.
Yeah, for me, like, because I wanted to kind of rush into buying a brand new graphics card and a brand new monitor so I can play Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to add a big monitor, like one of those like nice NVIDIA ones with like G-Sync or whatever, and then I want to get a great. So I was like, fuck it, maybe I should get a 2080 Ti, and so I can play some better 4K. But backing it up, like delaying it for that long, I'm totally down. Now I can actually wait because there's been a lot of rumors right now with NVIDIA saying that around fall of next year, that's when we'll see the new Ampere like chipsets and everything for their graphics cards. So that's perfect. This is beautiful for me.
Radiant has that NVIDIA killer coming
The
out.
NVIDIA killer, yeah, but dude, NVIDIA has been fucking sass. Like, you know, it's like we're doing this, fuck you, boom. Oh, but we're doing this, super,
I
bump.
don't know, man.
Like, I feel like they've been really on it.
I'm only saying this because Radeon's made a better chip than Intel, dude. Like,
They're doing very well right
think
now.
about that. Like, Intel's been number one for fucking 15 years, and they were just like, we're going to make something you can't physically make. It's insane. If they do that,
it's not that much better. I feel like
it doesn't matter if you're a little bit better. I'm just
No,
all I'm saying
it's
is
the price point because Intel can make that chip, but Intel wants to charge you $1,500, $700 for that
they
chip.
can't, they can't physically make.
They
that
can't
chip.
do it anymore.
They can't do it, dude.
No, they
Well, last
can.
time I read an article about it, about 3
They
months
totally
ago.
can. They totally can.
They can't.
It's
make
Intel.
it.
It's Intel.
All right.
Come on.
Like, eat some more candies, Ray.
AMD, come on. AMD and ATI were cute back in the day. They can suck a dick now. I'm sorry. I will always be an Intel and NVIDIA. And Intel can always, I feel like they can always make it.
All right.
It's just pricey. I trust them.
All right.
Because how many times when AMD and Athlon and all that shit was back in the day, they had better specs than Intel. But they weren't better. They weren't. People were like, oh, I have my AMD fucking PC and blah, blah. That's cool. My shit runs better than your shit. Just
Sounds like you're defending your Apple phone. Oh, it runs better on its own.
No, that's different. No, Apple's different, man. Apple's like
Oh,
for
okay.
it's like
Oh, okay.
Apple's for like
Cool,
film,
man.
for
Cool
editing.
story.
It's for Adobe.
Cool story, bro.
Apple's for
Where
Adobe.
we at, Bobby?
So yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 being delayed. I'm okay with it. Take
Yes.
your time, finish your game.
Agreed. Dying Light, same thing. Final Fantasy 7, same thing. Marvel Avengers, same thing. Fucking take your time. It gives us more time to play on our backlog. which we all have. Oh, by the way, I thought
You know
it
which one hasn't been delayed? Doom. Doom's still on fucking schedule.
Well, it did get delayed.
No, it
supposed to be-
didn't.
it was supposed to be out 2020 or 2019. Yeah, it was supposed to be out like November 2019.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then it
Never
got delayed till March.
Yeah, this is the new date.
Yeah, dude, games are hard to make.
Yeah.
Well,
Headline.
I was reading on that today, and they were talking about MOBA-esque parts of the multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess when you're playing it's asymmetrical, right? So one guy's going to be the fucking Doomslayer, the other ones are going to be monsters, and then somebody has minions apparently.
Yeah, it was kind of. This is reaching way back. I forgot all about that. When they announced the game, they described this in detail, and it kind of sounded like Left 4 Dead almost a little bit. Like you would spawn as the demons, and then you'd have a shot to group up and take down the Doomslayer. Now, if you failed, and the longer he went on, the more powerful he got. So, yeah, it sounded a little like Left 4 Dead versus mode. But yeah, they're doing some interesting things with the multiplayer, which is cool because I mean. The first one, 2016, kind of lacked in that department, but still the single player was so good, nobody cared.
Yeah.
All right, the last article here, 7 of the 10 best-selling games of the decade were Call of Duty. Now, this comes from the MPD Group. We've talked about them before. This is a company that comes up with all sorts of statistics. They went through the top sellers of the decade, and 7 out of 10 of them are Call of Duty, but number 1 is Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
I believe all of this.
Mm-hmm.
So the only ones on here that are not Call of Duty is Red Dead Redemption 2 and Minecraft.
Which, fuck yeah, dude. Minecraft. I still play Minecraft. I started playing Minecraft again, playing with Gia. And then now that Gia doesn't play because there's something wrong with her Switch, which I haven't been able to fix it, I still play Minecraft on my own.
I don't ever remember paying for Minecraft, but yeah, it is. $9.99? $14.99?
No, back in the day, it was really cheap.
Yeah.
I remember my copy.
What is it now?
I think it's like $30.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, back in my day when I was a GameStop store manager, Call of Duty was the biggest fucking day of the year. The Call of Duty launch would happen every
They were
single
the big-
year, every
Yeah.
November something. And we would have
People-
midnight launches, and
you
we would
guys-
have lines out the door. We would have,
Would people bring their PCs and play inside the store?
no, PCs, no way. It's like
Oh, no,
because
'cause the one here in Eastlake?
I would have reservations for days, and people would line up. I was a ATL Atlanta, Georgia GameStop store manager back then, and it was a huge freaking event.
Deal.
It was fun. It
Well,
was
another
big.
thing that helps all of these games is they're all cross-platform. So
Yeah,
they're
I think
making sales.
a lot of these sales are console though. Like if this
Yeah.
were strictly PC, I think we'd be seeing a different list
Yeah,
here.
of course.
Yeah.
But
I'll be honest, console gamers are actually not that bad. I've been playing a lot with console gamers, and yeah, I'm
On
normally
the last one, right?
on the last one, Modern Warfare, and yeah, like I'm normally on top. I'm normally on top of the scoreboard.
Whatever.
but-
You're like 50-50 pleb. Anyways,
What does that mean?
you just recently got your PC computer.
3 years ago.
Yeah, recent.
But I used to be a PC gamer, then went console.
My Steam account is 5 times older than your PC.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
My Steam account is when Steam started, so we started at the same time.
But it's older. But when did you? Are you really even a PC gamer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
I'm really good at. I don't know what it is. It's just I'm better at a mouse than a fucking controller. I don't know. I'm pretty good. I whip the shit out of these little kids. I'm fucking. The only person I played with DLG that's done better with me on Modern Warfare is fucking what's his name? Beef Supreme. I've never spoken to him before. I spoke a couple times on chat. I think he's newer on DLG. I played with him and I had like probably 25 kills in this like domination match. He had like 50 or 60. And he was like it was I was second place, he was first. And he had 25 more kills than me. He was pretty good.
You mean he's a better taco boy than you?
I think he's better than me. He's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that.
That's so racist. I'm so sorry. Not even Beef Supreme. I think of Taco Bell, and then I called him a taco boy.
A Taco Boy? Oh, that's cool. I like Taco Bell. I'm Mexican. I love Taco Bell. It's fucking delicious. There's actually Taco Bell cheese in my car right now. In the
No
fucking,
way. I love
And
Taco
it's
Bell too.
funny because it
And Taco
hasn't
Boys.
melted. It just looks like confetti all over like my fucking like floor. But no, dude, Call of Duties are great games, and this last one's so good. It's really fucking good. Everyone should play it, but it does need something like deathmatch and domination.
Here's the thing.
Gets boring after a while. I still play. I have fun because I'm killing the fuck out of everyone, But I do need some battle royale. I need some battle royale. I need
Here's
some
the
VR
thing.
in this shit.
Call of Duty is the number one in sales, but of course it doesn't actually put it up there as some of the best games that are out there. I think this is just basically revealing who their market is. If anything, Call of Duty. Who plays Call of Duty? Boys.
There's a bunch of
Market.
girls on here.
Boom. There you go. And boys anywhere from the
Days
age
used to be amazing
of
at
8
Call of Duty.
to
Now she kind of sucks.
40 plus.
Well,
It's
if you look
just
at
one
the
of those
list,
things. It's like it just shows. I think it just amplifies what the gamer market is when you look at a list like this.
no, I think we all knew Call of Duty was like the biggest franchise out there. But if you look at the list, so this is the best or highest selling of the decade, and you notice that the earlier Call of Duties are higher up on the list because they've had more time to sell copies. So you have Black Ops, then Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 3, Ghosts. So the newer ones, which haven't had enough time to sell more copies, probably aren't being showcased enough here.
It's weird because Modern Warfare 2 is probably my favorite Call of Duty out of all of these. That and
But
Black
that's
Ops.
not from
man.
this decade, is it?
Is it not?
Modern Warfare 2?
Oh my God, am I that old? Holy fuck.
That's a long time ago, dude.
Oh my God, did it just exceed the decade
Modern
cutoff?
Warfare 2? Yeah, that's way before because I bought Modern Warfare 3 in 2010.
There you go.
Yeah.
At least I still look like I'm a decade younger
lived
than
in
I
it.
am. I don't know.
look
Like,
good,
what?
Chief. You still look good, Chief. What's
No.
up?
That's not what
First
those,
my clothes, then my youth. Fuck.
and those gray hairs you've been plucking.
No, but Grand Theft Auto 5, I get it.
I don't
Grand Theft
have
Auto
gray
5
hair.
sells so much, man. Their online
Yeah.
market for fucking
I'll have
Grand
gray
Theft
pubes
Auto is
before I have
ridiculous.
gray hairs.
They keep adding like they add content all the time. Free DLC, free missions, and let's go. And then like now you're a gun runner, now you're a narco, now you're like trying to take over the world. Now you're like doing this, and it's really cool. Grand Theft Auto is fucking dope. So I get where Grand Theft Auto is top.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, it's just Call of Duty. It's just you always want to play Call of Duty. It's a fun game. It's like
It's the standard.
yeah, it's a
Only
standard.
if these youngins knew anything about
No,
Counter Strike.
If they only knew that
Yeah.
Call of Duty back in the day was just fucking World War II, World War I games that were like mediocre, I swear. I think my favorite one was Call of Duty 3 when it came out for the 360. And I was like, wow, these graphics, it's amazing. Because I was not playing PC, so it looked amazing to me.
All right, time for listener questions.
But before then, let me just make a little
the
movie
fuck up, Bobby.
review snippet because you normally have your
Did the
movie
whole episode.
you normally have your movie review at this point. I went to a special fan showing of Weathering with You, which is the from the
Okay.
same director creator of Your Name, which is one of the best and most popular animes of all time. Your Name.
Never heard of it.
If you Google it, I don't even know the fucking. I'm talking about it like I know what I'm talking about. I don't even remember the director's name. But Studio Ghibli, after they went under, this studio inherited them. And they made an anime called Your Name. And Your Name is absolutely amazing. And then so Weathering with You is their second major release. I
Where are you
believe.
watching this stuff?
I saw this at Mission Valley.
yeah, they got
Oh, okay.
showtimes for
Yeah.
this. I've seen
Oh,
them.
okay.
I saw, and I went to one of the first showings where when I bought my ticket, there were only 3 seats left. And I did one of
That's
those
huge.
things. I did one of those things where, oh, it's 8:00. The movie starts at 8. All these seats are open. Let's take a seat here. And then all these fucking weebs come in, rolling in late, fashionably late. Since when are weebs ever fashionably late?
Everybody's
Anyways,
late to movies.
and
now.
I had to switch my seat up 3 or 4 different times because I tried to steal everybody's seat 3 or 4 different times.
Yeah, of course.
Well, only after the movie started. Come on.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways,
You should have waited 15 minutes after the movie, then move
fuck
up.
no, because the tickets that I got, my boyfriend and I weren't even sitting together, and I remember exclusively the seat that was cock blocking me, B2. B motherfucking 2 was like, and B2 had the greatest time because I actually had him in my peripherals when we finally found a pair of seats
Yeah.
that somebody didn't kick us out of. And B2 had no one on his right, no one on his left. That fucking be to you. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the movie and his lack of company. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Maybe he bought 3 so he could be more comfortable and have to deal with.
He didn't buy 3 because
assigned seating has really changed
It's
everything.
Like, it really has. Nonetheless, watch Weathering with You. Your Name, if you haven't seen Your Name, it's a beautiful anime based on
Looks very nice.
more or less time travel, soulmates, and it's an amazing romance.
Did you watch it dubbed or was it?
Subbed. It's all subbed.
Okay.
So January 15th, I'm pretty sure I saw this movie on the 15th. Yes. So January 15th, fan preview, the first showings in America, I saw Weathering with You. Beautiful movie. Just as gorgeous as Your Name. Great storyline. I still like Your Name better, and a lot of people will argue with me on that. But Weathering with You is an amazing film. And I feel like where Ghibli kind of died off, this animation company is picking up. Unfortunately, I feel like the plot of the story was more or less too similar to Your Name. So I want to see them really, hopefully the next movie that they reveal is going to be a lot more
Original.
yeah, than just almost a carbon copy in a different setting of the last movie.
Gotcha.
Nice. Just in time.
All
for
right.
Chi to stop talking.
Listener questions. Let's fire it up. Let's see. We got a few from Warconius here. If you were offered a 3-week vacation, all expenses paid, where would you go and why?
I'd stay home and play video games.
And I'll just take the money.
Wow,
Yeah.
guys. Funny enough, my answer is more or less like Emilio's, except my answer is home. I would love 3 weeks to be at home and not worry about
in Michigan with your family.
Minnesota with
Minnesota.
my family and not worry about having to pay my own bills or have an independent lifestyle outside of living at home. I will never move back to Minnesota, and it's been over 10 years since I've moved back home, but I miss my family so much. If I could have 3 weeks with my family and not have to worry about anything else in the world, absolutely. That's my answer.
Bobby?
I don't know. Delaware?
The fuck?
All right, Bobby.
No. I'd probably do something boring like Europe.
It's not boring. It's
How is
awesome.
that boring?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a boring answer, right? That's like what everyone says.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you been, Bobby?
To Europe? No.
Man.
Yeah, no. I would do Paris first and then London. I
Yeah.
would do those.
Yeah.
Either or, whatever's
All
cheaper.
expenses paid?
All expenses. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be. Honestly, it would probably be something like Japan, Paris, London. Probably.
Amelia, can I have some
Actually, I would do 1 week in
No.
Paris, 1 week in London,
You want
and
my
1
socks?
week in Japan.
I don't have socks. I just need socks. I don't know why my feet are tingling as bad as they are. I'm just like, I think I'm cold
You want mine?
or I have really bad pins and
Do you want mine?
needles. No, I'm okay.
You can smell 'em. They don't smell.
I'm just like, I don't know why my leg is.
I will give
freaking
you
out that way.
$5. You smell them, they smell. My feet don't smell.
No. I'll be fine. I'll be
I'll
fine.
give you $10.
I'll take the pins and needles.
$20.
I'm not
I'll do
gonna
it.
smell.
And they're warm right now. This is the best time to get one
Anybody
of
for
my
LA?
socks.
Come
Here,
on.
feel this. They're warm.
That's
Really
disgusting,
pushing
dude.
those socks over
That's
there.
so gross.
Okay.
Emilio is
Time,
literally,
desperate
he took
measures.
off his socks and he's rubbing them on
Well,
cheeks.
I always prided myself on my feet never
Yeah,
stink.
you're very proud of them.
Yeah. Well, and I have pretty feet too.
No, I've had athlete's foot before, so
Oh yeah, it's bad.
so it's no. They don't smell. They
No,
don't
they
smell.
burn.
No, but it's itchy, right? And
Yeah.
then it goes away, but then you have some remnants of athlete's foot in one shoe or something. You wear that shoe once
Oh.
and you get it back again. It's so stupid. So I just got rid of all my shoes.
Next question from Warconius. Sony exclusives are coming to PC. Which ones would you most look forward to?
God of War.
The Last of Us 1 and 2.
I would
God of War.
I would want to play Last of Us 2 on PC and not have to buy it for fucking PS2. I mean
Yeah.
PS2. What the fuck?
PS5.
For PS5.
Oh, I had a small conspiracy theory thought. Maybe all the delays are because people have to modify their engines for the next.
Makes sense, I
PlayStations.
guess, because they wanted to come out at the same time, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know.
The
Yeah.
consoles are fucking shit up. Could
Yeah.
be because they're all using AMD.
I don't
chips,
know.
so
I don't know
it's
anything
like,
about developing, but an engine overhaul sounds like
Not an engine overhaul, but like you want to release on all 3 platforms at the same time.
so like the engine, like everything that your game is built on. You want
Yeah.
to switch that out in 6 months.
Change it, modify it, not switch it out.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I want to play Last of Us 2 on PC. I don't want to play it on fucking.
Yeah.
I'm done with consoles. I don't need a console anymore. I wish. That's why I love Microsoft. I can just play all Microsoft games on my PC. Done.
Seems
That's
to be the
perfect.
direction we're headed.
Yeah, that's it, dude. I'm over it. Like, fuck console. I don't need a console. I don't.
That's how I feel.
My 10,
That's how I feel.
Like my 1080, which I don't. It's still better than all the like Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, and I think it's still up to par, but except for the ray tracing that all the new ones have. It's just.
When I was cleaning out, I'm currently pre-packing right now. I did a 1-hour stream, guys. Remember how I said I was going to stream? It only lasted 1 hour. Nonetheless, it was a pre-packing stream, and it was just me organizing. I was doing the Marie Kondo equation where does this spark joy? No, trash.
Nice.
Like
I
so,
like it.
I was going through my electronics bag, and Sniper did a beautiful clip of me finding a round mirror with Pokemon Crystal glued to it or attached to it, like stuck to it with whoever knows what. And guys, as I'm cleaning out through my old electronics, there's fucking mold. That's disgusting. Since when do electronics mold?
None of my
Since they've
electronics.
been in your house.
Yeah, that's just you.
Fucking exactly.
They would have
So
to get
it's-
wet if there was mold on there.
I don't know. There's a lot of moisture around these parts.
I have
Haha, that's
I
what
have
she said.
original NES games in boxes in my house. Chi.
If our audience was a bunch of cheese, they'd be crashing their cars laughing so hard.
I know. We had a bunch of Chi listeners, and that's it. God damn,
Yeah.
we would be the
We'd be
most
on fire.
popular podcast out there. Period. Joe Rogan, who the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Click on that clip. Click on that clip, Bobby.
None of my games, and I have a bunch of NES games.
Your feet are-
Oh no!
None of them have mold.
Remember, I used to keep my feet warm. That's what I needed, Emilio. I just needed to just stuff my feet under your
Wait,
butt.
what's going on? Hold on.
So that's me, my Advil and toilet paper on my computer desk. Exactly.
All right, let's let it play.
Laptop do I fucking have?
I have 3 Dell laptop batteries.
There's a fucking mirror with Pokemon.
What?
crystals
Why is it stuck on your?
What the fuck? What is so random?
It is very random.
It's so gross.
So, like the
What it is.
random miscellaneous things I found in my electronics bags: A, mold; B, expired condoms; C, Pokemon Crystal. So I don't know.
Expired condoms. I used to. That's such a fucked up story. Wait, hopefully my girlfriend's not listening to this shit. I used to have like expired condoms. I wouldn't throw them away. I would keep them.
Yeah.
And then when a girl would be like, "Do you have a condom?" I'd be like, "Yeah, right here."
Hoping they'll pop.
And I'd be like, "Ah, shit, it's expired. I tried bringing one. That means we don't have to use one."
Wow,
And then-
bamboozled.
And then she'd be like, "Fine, I'm already horny. Fucking just do it. All right, cool. I'll pull out. Don't worry, we're good." I would do that on purpose.
Wow.
So that like I would go in without a condom.
Right.
Yep.
Now you're dying of AIDS.
Now I have AIDS, guys. That's the real reason why I'm off the podcast. That's fucked up, dude. That's a
Wow.
fucked up joke.
Too soon.
All right. What Days asks, what mundane task IRL, in your opinion, might make a fun or funny video game?
There was a while there where Bobby was really enjoying like cleaning up games. There was like
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
space simulator, space cleanup simulator,
Yeah.
where you like go in after the Doom guy and clean all the fucking blood off the walls.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say
gosh,
masturbation, but
hilarious.
we already have that game coming out with Wanking Simulator. So
Yeah.
my dreams came true with that one.
No, I'm surprised there's not, because they have like a YouTube sim. I'm surprised they don't have like a podcast sim. They've even got like a weed one. I think they've got a
Build the PC.
porn one. They've got a like a movie one, but they don't have a podcasting simulator.
I think it really depends on like what you do for
They
a
have a
living.
stand-up simulator, man. Well, that's not even a simulator. You just go in and do stand-up in front of people.
What?
Yeah. It's called
VR.
comedy something.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
No.
But everyone just
no.
gets up and says a bunch of racist shit.
It's not VR. It's not VR. It's just you just go in and just turn on your mic and you
Really?
just
It's
talk.
not VR?
No, it's not VR. It's what's it called? Anyone remember that name of that game on chat right now?
Never heard
The
of
comedy
this.
game, Comedy
Have
Night.
you talked about
Comedy
this?
night. Yeah.
Comedy Night. Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
VR.
I talked about this. I own this, but I've never tried it.
I was on there and I was watching people go on and like some people start a room and just put this is only you saying bad sex stories. Go. So you go in and there's like 20 people in a room or probably less. And they're like, all right.
I need to play
And some guy
this
would be like,
game.
oh, all right, guys. So it was one time I was with this girl and I was doing this and then I did this and I fucked. And I was like, holy shit, you're dumb.
Yeah.
And some of it was really funny, but it was just people telling stories about their bad
Like
sex
Reddit.
life.
Yeah, and the
audio
audience can
Reddit.
react.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
the
the-
audience reacts to it.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
only 28 people playing right now.
Yeah, no, there's
Not a huge audience.
There isn't. No, there was like probably 3 rooms. In one room, it was me and 2 other guys that were actual like. I actually want to use I want to do some stand up, guys. I'm like, yeah, me too, man. So we just gotta wait here and see what happens. And I'm like, there's a room over there. Yeah, but that's just that one dumbass that opens up a room and just makes people tell stories. And
Oh,
it's not
guys,
really-
my Monopoly rent came in. I gotta take a break.
Oh my goodness.
I'm actually playing it right now. I'm level 5.
What mundane
I'm in an
task
auto.
in real life, in your opinion, might make a fun/funny video game? Curling my hair, maybe? I fucking hate that
fuck.
shit. I hate curling my hair. It takes blow drying my hair and then curling my hair. It's a 45-minute fucking fiasco. I
sounds
have
terrible.
no, it's horrible. You know how many times people burn off their hair or just get frustrated and just you know how many times
wouldn't know.
I'm like mutter fuck every time I do my hair?
No.
In that one clip of me alone, like 30-second clip, I think I said fuck maybe at least 4 times. So when I'm doing my hair, it's a whole nother story. It's just so fucking stupid.
I wouldn't know. I don't. I know.
I hate doing my hair. Guys, if you ever see me with my hair done, I even did a little bit. I mean, at least I showered and flat ironed my hair today. But like, if you see my hair curled, trust me, that was almost an hour of torture doing women's fucking hair.
Well, PC Building Simulator came out, and like, I think people are enjoying that.
People
'cause-
enjoy it too much.
Yeah, yeah. But
Oh,
think,
can you imagine some dude just like creepily like playing the, do like Barbie hairstyle?
Well, I don't know. Like,
How
some
creepy
people
would
love
that be?
Farming Simulator way too much too.
yeah,
People
like things
really
that you wouldn't.
You think
enjoy
some
would be
guys
fun.
would really enjoy like flat ironing or
There are
curling
male
my hair?
hairdressers out there.
Yeah, but they do it for work.
I would enjoy. I think I would. I don't know, like a car working on your car simulator. Like so. I
Yeah,
could
there's
learn,
one of those.
So I can learn how. But
If it
you
was a
could-
simulator
if
like
you could
that,
upload your
I'd be
own
so
car,
down.
so if you could
I wanna
upload your
learn.
own car,
Yeah.
yeah, and then learn.
Like,
That'd be
yeah,
dope.
if like someone would do a fucking car simulator, but working a car simulator, and they update it every year with your model.
Like
And then,
Car
like-
Mechanic Simulator 2018.
No, but does it have a fucking?
Yeah, does it have every car ever,
Yeah.
Bobby?
Does it have a Jeep Grand Cherokee?
No, no, baby.
Yeah.
On
Pretty
there?
good reviews.
2019
Only $9.
Trailhawk.
Damn.
What's up?
Maybe there needs to be a waxing simulator too.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. Wax my
I'm
butt.
just thinking about
There you
all
go.
the
Wax-
like.
Wax my butthole simulator.
You know how
I'm
many
down.
people I've asked to wax my butthole?
I'm down. I've done it before. I've done it twice. I'm not joking. Funny story. I've waxed 2 of my friends' buttholes in one day. So I've done it twice.
What are you talking about?
I've waxed my friends' buttholes.
Females?
Females. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's super dope. It was super cool. There was like a lot of pain, a lot of laughter, like a half a hard on, because they were my friends. But it was cool. It was really funny. It was super funny. I've never done it before. I did it on one, and then the other one was like, "I'm down too." And then she told Melly to do it, but then I ended up doing it. So yeah. it
So
was-
if you do the wax and give them the baby too, it's the wax and tax.
it's just super. It's just fucking. We were a tight knit group. It was me, Melly,
Yeah,
and
I would
Sabrina.
imagine so.
We were super tight, and yeah, no. One time I painted Melly completely gold for Halloween. Everything,
Ooh.
everything. It was really funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
All right.
I
Well,
I would let you wax.
they got
my
you covered on
butthole.
DLC here if you want to find a specific car mechanic
So
simulator.
down. I've done it before, so
That's not the nicest thing anybody could say.
I
somewhere.
know, right?
I would let you wax my butthole.
I'm down.
The level of trust.
Because I know what I'm doing. First of all, I know what I'm done it to 2 girls already. So
I've been down the street before.
Fuck, I'm still hoping my girlfriend's not watching this shit right now. I told her the last episode because my last podcast, my going away podcast, is next week. So I don't think she's watching this one.
So I had this one girlfriend, and she had too much hair in her ass, dude. So
Was she like Mexican?
No, she was
No?
like,
Was she European?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, how do I tell her this? I don't know how to fix this. So what I did was I bought her it was a $100 gift certificate at a spa, plus, so the gift card said, and then also it was $100 whatever you want to do, and then also a Brazilian wax for free, right? Or, I mean, added, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like whatever you want plus this thing that I specifically want, right? She's like, she can't. This is not a joke. She came home and she was like, "Yeah, I didn't feel like I needed Brazilian wax, so I traded that in for like eyebrow." And I was like, they let you do that, huh? They let you, that's just something you can do.
I would have gone so mad. No, because I know that feeling. I have dated girls that are they have a lot of that European umph back there, and god damn, that's hairy, dude.
Yeah.
Hairier than me.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, that's impossible.
Okay, on my Tinder account,
Those are
at
men,
the
bro.
bottom, and full disclosure, must be able to sponsor Brazilian membership. Like that
Hairier
fucking
than you?
sucks.
Have you been
Nothing
fucking
is
monkeys?
hairier than me. Nothing is hairier than me.
Really? You're Asian. Doesn't that normally mean like no hair? I don't know.
Oh, I was watching.
Because like for instance, with Mexicans, if you're a darker skinned Mexican, I'm not
I
being
bet you
racist here. It's
anything
just,
I have a better face
I'm
razor
just like
than you.
this is how
Right.
our
Right. Look at
culture
your
works.
face. Look at my face. My razor works better. Let's
It's
just say that.
I don't know, like
let's just say that.
And these are girls that say like they're proud of it. They're like, yeah, so somos lampiñas. Like normally, if you're morena, it is lampiña. You have almost no hair. You're very smooth.
Oh, right.
It's a very common thing in
Yeah.
Mexico.
Right.
So when
Because you're more Indian.
the whiter you are when you're Mexican, the hairier you fucking are. Like look at
Yeah.
no, not that great.
Yep. All right, moving on.
Think we have-
I will wax your butthole before I leave. I'm totally down.
All right, final question here from Warconius. Your worst games of 2019.
Anthem. No. I actually enjoyed Anthem a lot, even though it was a bad game. at the
Fallout
end.
76.
Is that 2019?
Yeah.
I know. I did put in a couple hundred hours in it, and I had a lot of fun.
Fun?
It's not my worst. Yeah, it was Fallout 4, just continuous, just nonstop. It's just, I was down. You know, it's just I missed the NPCs, and now they just started the closed beta for the NPC shit. That the NPCs coming into town.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so that's gonna make the game fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though they're making you pay for servers now. What the fuck, Bethesda?
God, I can't think of the
So
worst
rough.
game. I didn't play enough games this year. Enough
Yeah.
new
Really?
games.
It's hard to
How about
say.
that puzzle game or that typing car game or
Oh, those are great.
what? I know.
Well,
right?
Nitro Type, I don't know if that's 2019.
In its defense.
When I saw Nitro Type on the fucking on the show notes, I was like, oh, he probably misspelled type. Probably some cool racing game he played. I was totally fucking wrong.
I thought it was a spaceship game, Nitro Type. I was like, oh.
I thought it was just a racing game, a bunch of cars that had nitros on
It technically is. Racing with your...
worst game of 2019. I don't know. For me,
This is actually a really tough question.
Yeah.
what's the worst-
2019.
What's the worst game of 2019? They came out 2019. They
Yeah.
came
Yeah,
out
generally,
Yeah.
that's what
generally,
that
but
means.
it came out just or any game. Period. That's still bad.
I
I
wonder
don't
what
know.
other people
We don't
are saying.
remember the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't pay too much attention to those worst games.
re-
And probably all the ones on people's worst lists were console games, too.
Wow, Pokemon Sword and Shield.
it's just
no,
like-
this is so no, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, this list is bullshit.
That list
This
is
is-
bullshit.
Yeah.
What is this
These
list?
are all the winners.
These are all the
Top 10
those
worst
are,
best games?
those are the best games.
Oh, these are the top 10 worst best games. All right, no,
Best of the
dude.
worst. That's how I
all
describe
right, worst
myself
reviewed
as a
games
bartender.
2019 IGN. Let's look at that. Or,
Right.
or Metacritic.
Worst reviewed by IGN. Okay, let's see.
What? What's
Yeah,
funny is
let's go.
that I've probably
Leisure
have
Suit
never
Larry.
played.
Wet
There was a
Dreams
new
Don't Die.
one?
Yeah, we talked
Aw.
about it.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we remember.
Wolfenstein Cyber
I get
Pilot.
that. I get
Yeah.
that. That was pretty
Never
shitty.
played it.
That was the VR one?
Yeah, the VR one.
Decay of Logos, no idea.
No clue what that is.
Vane,
No,
Devil's
no.
Hunt, what is it? Monster Jam, Still Titan,
Monster-
Generation Zero. Okay, yeah, that one was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, it was a letdown.
That was a
Played
bummer.
none of those.
Submersed,
No clue.
FIFA 20,
Yeah.
2K. Everyone's all mad about this
Yeah,
game.
it was super buggy. It didn't work. It was just a piece of
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, so I get that.
wrestling game. Dollhouse, Don't Know, Contra, Rogue
Yeah.
Core. I've seen that one pop up on a lot of
Yeah,
wish lists.
it looks super bad.
Blades of Time, Left Alive.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that kind of looks like Metal Gear Solid for Konami, right? Is it that one or Square Enix?
Same universe as Square Enix classic
Yeah.
front mission games.
Yeah. It looks. They grabbed the artist from the guy that did Metal Gear Solid. I forgot his name right now. I can't think.
Number 1, Eternity: The Last Unicorn. So
No,
that's
I've
our
never heard
answer.
of these games.
Yeah, there's a reason for that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, but I guess out of that list, Generation Zero is the one that I've played, and yeah, that had some hype behind it. I played the beta. I was like, this is pretty cool, and then it came out, and it's not a terrible game though.
We actually talked about Left Alive on the podcast.
Yeah, the name sounds very familiar.
It's the one that looks like a Metal Gear Solid game.
Worst games of 2019, Death Stranding. I've never played it.
Hey, dude, I would totally give it to that game, dude. I swear to God. I haven't even played it, but just watch it. Just what I watched my brother play, it's just like, fuck this.
Makes you an Amazon driver, right?
Huh?
It's like you're an Amazon.
You're an Amazon driver,
yeah.
dude. That's what you are. That's pretty much it. You're an Amazon driver, and fucked up ghost people are mad at you. Show up and
They talk
fuck
about
you.
how efficient they are. This is what happened today. Ding dong. Dog goes crazy. Rah, 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 rah. Oh, Sam, it's Amazon. Okay, go outside. Amazon. Whatever. And then, not 2 minutes later, ding dong. Dog goes crazy. It's Amazon. One was making the U-turn in my cul-de-sac while the other one was pulling up. I don't know how efficient that is.
Just put it on the same. The thing is, you're ordering stuff so fast, and they're trying to pull all trucks
Yeah.
real quick. So yeah, you never know. I guess that's if they need more trucks to make sure you get that Amazon Prime subscription on time.
Yeah.
That's fuck it.
All right. So that's it for listener questions. Let's talk about what we're playing next week.
Everything I
Check-
can put my hands on.
Ray's going to be playing Move to LA next
Move
week.
to LA next week. No,
Yeah.
It's just on the first. I'm just gonna fucking put everything in. Well,
What do you have? You just have your bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all you need is that trailer, dude. $45. You'll be good.
Yeah, no, because I don't need
I'd give you my
No.
trailer, but
no. If that way I can just drop it off there, I don't have to drive back and drop off
Yeah.
the trailer. So
Can I has your trailer? My boyfriend has a truck. I need the trailer.
he needs. We'll talk later.
Okay,
'cause
thank you.
It's
It's-
super
you
heavy.
can't just you can. I've
Okay,
just found out
JK.
how heavy it is. It's ridiculous. No, like I'm gonna be gaming, and then I swear Friday night I'm just gonna put everything in a box because I don't have that much, and then I'm just gonna put everything in a trailer. I don't know. I'll figure out how the fuck I'm gonna do it.
So
Like the girl already moved out. Like my buddy's like, you can move whenever you want. And I'm like, yeah, give me the first.
Yeah.
I'll move in the first. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, I can move in whenever. So, but I'm gonna wait till Saturday. Saturday I'll just no traffic. Well, it's LA. The moment I get to LA, I'll start. The traffic will start.
I'll come visit you, Ray. I promise.
should.
I will. I promise.
It'll be fun. That'll be
we'll
fun.
go to some comedy shows.
That'd be fun. Well, that's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
start doing. I'm gonna start doing just open mics all fucking.
Okay, I'll come with
nonstop.
you. I would totally just.
I'm gonna be writing and doing a bunch of.
How far are
fucking-
you going to be from the comedy store?
Blocks, dude. No, not blocks.
Blocks?
Like like a mile, maybe. I'm living on Hollywood Boulevard.
That's walkable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah. I
That's
can actually.
awesome, man.
Well, Hollywood Boulevard's it's ghetto as fuck.
Yeah.
It's like I lived on.
Yeah.
back in-
Watch your laundry, dude. Watch your fucking
They're
laundry.
gonna steal all
dude.
my panties.
Yeah. Been there.
But no, like I'm gonna be because comedy store just down. It's down. It's like probably 2 miles
The
down.
comedy store is a national treasure. You can
Dude.
go there and pay
Mm-hmm.
$15. You see something like 22 comics if you want.
Yeah.
From beginning to end.
And then the
and-
last one would be Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
yeah. I made
National
Dave
headliner.
Chappelle.
Yeah.
I made Dave Chappelle
Well, it's-
chuckle at the comedy store.
because that's
It
what
was
they
awesome.
do. It's like comedians just go, I just wrote this joke. I'm gonna go try it out.
Yeah, go try
And they
it
just
out.
go, hey,
Yep.
what's up, guys? They hang out because it's like a culture.
Yeah.
They just go hang out. They're in the back room having a cigarette,
Like
talking.
if you break it down, you might see like a.
the way Joe Rogan
you
paints it
might
is amazing.
You might see a Joe Rogan for $2.
Yeah.
If you break it down, you're $15 or whatever.
You every night you'll get a famous celebrity. You'll
Yeah.
get someone. You
Yeah.
might not know him, but he has an FX special.
Yeah, for sure.
Every night you'll get someone, which is really cool. So I'm gonna start doing all the open mics there for fun, just throwing shit and
Be a door guy. That's how they all start.
I know that's what I'm thinking. I'm down to get a night job. I don't give a fuck. But like I need to see how much time I'm gonna
How
have.
deep is your throat? We could see how far this.
I said,
It's a weird question.
I don't know. How
G.
big is your dick? I'll let you know. I can handle it.
How good is your wax?
What? What's going on? What's happening? I don't know what I'm going to play next week. I got a very busy week coming up, so I won't have too much time. But I've been playing a lot of story games. I want to do something a little more fast paced. Although I did binge some Deep Rock this week, but I kind of want to go back and play Ghostbusters, but I don't know. I don't
The
Oh,
know.
remastered, the one we were just talking about?
No, I already have the old one. I
Oh.
just play that. But I think I'm going to do something first-person shooter-ish.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. One of those '90s
whole
shooters that
butthole
got
wax
like,
simulator.
but are new.
Yeah, maybe I'll do one of those.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I'll do something I just got sitting around in my library. Maybe I've always wanted to go back for years. I've been meaning to go back and play Bulletstorm again. But, even though that's like a 5-6 hour campaign, like I still don't, I don't know. Maybe I could knock that out this week. This is going to be a rough week.
Remember Strafe, Bobby? I really liked that one.
Yeah.
It was like a '90s shooter roguelike. Do you remember?
Strafe. I
Strafe.
don't think I played that one. I played Ziggurat. I played
Yeah.
that other one with the mummies. Yeah, those are all good, but I played quite a bit of them.
Yeah.
All right, what about you, Chi?
I will be doing
having
many.
my butthole waxed by Ray before you leave.
Hopefully some no pants streams. I need some. I honestly don't have much going on except for moving. I'm also moving, but I'm staying in San Diego. I'm not really going anywhere. So I need pants, dude. So I might do. Look at I have holes in these. Like seriously, I don't know. Come check me out. Donate a pair of pants, please. Your socks, even. Like I'm keeping my socks warm with Emilio's butthole right now.
It's not
So
waxed.
not my socks, my feet warm, my toes warm with Emilio's butthole because that's how it used to be, and we're back at that. So. So I who knows what I'll be playing. I just know I'll be playing Driver of the Struggle Bus. Moving on.
No, that sounds so sad. I'm not sure what I'll be playing. This week is, if I did have 1 week to play video games, I think this
Good
week
luck.
coming up is going to be the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think things are starting to settle down. And I have a week off, so I think this is the 1 week.
Did you get baby
I might-
bonding time?
What?
Did you get baby bonding time?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
plenty. Every night, like
No, like actual EDD baby bonding, like when you do when you're working and then you ask for baby bonding and your company gives you baby bonding.
oh no,
No,
no.
they
I
did,
just-
they that way because you know how they have
Because I've
maternity
only
leave.
been there for like under 3 months, so I
Oh,
don't
you,
think I
you
get
need
a lot
year.
of that stuff.
You need
yeah.
a year. Yeah, the new laws in California.
Yeah.
Fuck you, go
Yeah.
to California.
But I took off 2 weeks, and I could have up to 6 months, and they can't fire me. But I thought 2 weeks was enough. I might take 1 more week off if depends how much Sam heals up, because she had herself cut open, and it's nasty. But she's getting better every day, so that's going okay. So I feel like I might have like 20 hours to game, so I might. Jesus Christ,
What did that sound?
It's my phone.
Oh.
She's texting me nonstop, so I think the baby's on fire or something close to that.
Holy shit, dude! You got need a fire extinguisher?
So I want to tackle something, get something, maybe a Kingdom Come. Is that what that was called?
Amular? Amular Kingdom Come?
No. Fuck, I don't remember. There was an RPG that came out. Anyway,
Damn
I
it,
haven't
Chief.
played it. That one.
Kingdom Come
Deliverance.
Deliverance.
Oh, Deliverance. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great game. I've never played it, but I heard so much good
Yeah,
about it.
something big.
Yeah.
I want to try to tackle.
That'd be a fun
something
game
big.
to handle, dude.
Or maybe get back into Elder Scrolls.
Don't
Online.
replay it. Don't replay. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
That's cool.
All right, folks. Speaking for Ray, Bobby, Chi, and myself. Bye, Ray Titties.
That's next week.
Start this one titty saying goodbye.
One titty.
Bye.
Oh.
Have you seen Sam's new baby titties? Dim milk titties.
They're huge. I walked in, I was like, oh. Okay.
Are we at fire code here in this room with them titties?